annoyed. I am annoyed with this stream. I've been trying to stream for so long. Hopefully, I'm streaming now. I had to come on. Nature Boy is such a liar. A liar. I do not like what I'm seeing. What's going on, everybody? It is Spicy Topics. It is late night with Spice, and I'm on out of the blue. And I'm hoping that this stream goes well. I've been trying to go live all freaking day, and I've been having issues, but I'm here now for a quick live by. Nature Boy is such a liar. I showed y'all this picture here is MALIA and it's ELIANA. You know, on Spicy Topic, it's called Topics because I don't like to stick to one thing. Mostly celebrities, political, stuff like that. Mainstream, stuff like that. Sometimes just, you know, your everyday. But this is a cult he got going on right here. He has a cult going on right here. And I've been on this lately because the man is crazy and people need to be aware. These girls really need to get their shit together. They really need to get their minds together, and they need to walk. They need to leave this relationship. So if y'all listening, especially you, MALIA, look at your eye, look at your breasts, and look at that bitch next to you. Fucking ELIANA. And this is not monetized because it's just not going to work like that. So please like this video and support me. That's how you can support me. Like the video. You know, I almost felt bad for this motherfucker today, Nature Boy. I felt bad. I actually looked at a video he did a couple days ago, and I think could have been yesterday. He was talking about changing he was mellow, but then I thought about it. You ain't mellow. This is here, the one with her back turned. A beautiful woman is Sybil. She wrote a book. If y'all don't know, I'm sure y'all know. She wrote How to Get Out of a Cult. She left the cult. But this is a picture of her with ELIANA in the middle, which is the bitch that want to be the only dumbass bitch that still won't learn that the motherfucker's not leaving them. She's really stupid. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she thinks she going to change him one day. She has a baby by this guy. He has a connection to MALIA that she can't understand. Look at the hate and look at the jealousy. Look at this envy on her face. I'm going to flip it over to some of this video. And I'm not watching the whole shit. It's just too much bullshit and lies. I'm going to tell you, like I said. So Sybil left the cult. Sybil is grown. She's older than all of them. She's more mature. I don't even know what the hell she was doing there except, you know, by purpose, just to go there. And so look what she's done. She's wrote a great book. I encourage you to go get that book from Amazon, How to Get Out of a Cult. She's reading it. I don't know, during the week. She reads a chapter. She answers questions. And it's really helpful, but she's telling you exactly what happened there. ELIANA got her ass beat. He beat her ass. Sybil said they put her ass in. They put a circle around her. All them people in that cult, the women, the men, while he beat her ass and knocked her clean out. Cold out. Knocked her ass out. She's still there caping for him. But I'm pissed off with her motherfucking ass. And I hope your little punk ass hear me too. I hope your little bitch ass hear me. Because they had gotten to a fight at a beach. And I played the live. You guys, I'm sure you saw the live. He's refereeing this fight. He wants these women to beat each other up. Because you know what you do, motherfucker? You use them as your motherfucking personal punching bag. You are a bitch. You a bitch. And that's why I don't feel bad for him. I call myself hearing him out, feeling bad for his ass. He talks about he wants to change. It's not that you want to change. The cops after your motherfucking monkey ass. That's why you trying to change. Because Sybil is making sure, and not only is she making sure, but there's a lot of people that can't stand the shit you do. This guy got on live yesterday and told everybody listening that he does beat up women. Yes, he does. Yeah, he does beat up women and men. And then in the same breath, the dumb motherfucker, the simp ass. I'm pissed. I am pissed. In the same breath, he says he's not abusive. And people making up narratives. Motherfucker, you think we stupid? You don't think we see or hear the shit? Let me start to keep my voice down because, you know, this it's late. You think we stupid though? Like, are we? I'm not. Ain't a damn thing stupid or retarded or slow or dumb, deaf or mute about me. And I'm gonna bring motherfucking hell to you. And I ain't gonna call no police officers, but I'm gonna wake them up. And I know how. Trust me, I got that appeal. I got that with me. I know exactly what to say to get in their minds and wake them up. Somebody gonna wake up. Because I did wake up one of them before she could even get to you. And you destroy her life. I woke her up and she didn't even go. But anyway, he says that he does not abuse the women. Bitch, you said it yesterday that you do. Do you understand what abuse mean? Or have you been busting the top of your head so much that you don't understand A from B? Abuse is putting your hands on somebody, beating them, just beating, punching back, slapping around. Like you said, you'll slap a woman, which you did worse, because in Sybil's book she told on your ass, and I believe every word of it because you said it out of your mouth. You'll slap a woman. You'll slap a man. Okay, so before I get to this video, I just had to let y'all let everybody in, make sure they listening to the immortal people, because these immortal people are all dead and sleep. And I know I've heard Sybil say, you know, they stuck, they can't get out. I don't agree. You got out. You can get out. As long as they ain't dead, there's a will, there's a way. I see what they doing, and what I'm gonna do is show you a clip of this video. This happened tonight, sometime. It's in the AM, early AM. Eliana, I know what you did now. That fight is because of you bitch. You are jealous of the fact. Eliana's jealous that Chief, Baba G, Nature Boy, whatever you want to call his changing, bipolar, dysfunctional, fucked up ass, he has feelings for Malia. But Malia has power over his emotions. That's what happens when a real, that's what happens that's what happens when a woman gets a man's heart. When a woman got his heart, that's what happens. You have power over their fucking emotions. And I told you, motherfucking girls, what you do is you leave. Since you got some type of leverage, leave. Fuck it all up. If you leave, it will mess everything up in the household. Because you have he likes you like that. He has feelings for you. So Eliana, what she did. This bitch said that Malia was disrespecting her. That's a fucking lie. I don't believe that anymore. I believe that Eliana is jealous to the point where she's got fucking, the girl is sick jealous of Malia in Nature Boy's their thing. Because when she left, the bitch only came back because she saw how he didn't need her ass. He probably wasn't calling her like that, like he used to when she leave. And I told her ass in a DM too. You keep leaving, they gonna get closer. And to the point where your ass ain't gonna be needed. You gonna build them up so high that they ain't gonna need your ass. He ain't gonna need you no more. And he's gonna disrespect you more. And you're gonna lose all your power and your self-esteem, everything. And he's gonna use you to get over your ass. But she didn't listen. I actually saw her beg him before she came back. She was in the comments of his video when they went to Hawaii. She was in the comments begging him, can I please come back? I'm like, this bitch is pathetic. This bitch, you ain't strong. You is a desperate ass bitch. She was in the comments begging him. This man was kissing all over Malia, loving all over Malia, and just not paying her no mind. Everyone saw it, but she's in the comments. The mother of his what? She begging, desperate. I wish the fuck I would. While he kissing another woman, would you do it? What's going on, y'all? I just got pissed. I'm sorry. I'm ready to play this video. This is crazy shit. I'm just realizing why they got in that fight a couple weeks ago. Eliana, who they call the Empress, which my Empress my motherfucking ass, but they call her the Empress. She started that whole fight. I can guarantee it because she's jealous, because she's envious. She hates the fact that he has feelings for Malia. Yeah, because a lot of them girls over there that he like, they're yellow, they're light skinned, but Malia's the brown skin. What she got that I don't? You really feeling her? She sees that he has deep connection with her. She can't get in that shit. She can't manipulate it. She can't start drama. She can't do shit. And you got your ass whipped too. So let's go ahead. Let's get to this video here. Let me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure I can find the video first. Because I was let me see. I was looking at my YouTube thing. So let's go to this. Let's play it from this point on. And this is when this was like yesterday. This happened. Now I'm 2 a.m. Eastern time. You know, they somewhere probably in Mexico. So but this recently like happened like a couple hours ago. And you see Malia here, beautiful, and you could see. I want y'all to start paying attention to these people's countenance. Look how dark he is. This dude's been crying. I mean, I know he in the sun. I'm not trying, but you'll see his countenance. Look at her countenance. This is a smile that I have not seen on her in a while. This is a joyful smile that he can't give her. This is something different. And I know that Sybil's been reading her book. Sybil has been in enlightenment. You guys gotta listen to that. But I didn't finish reading the shit because everybody's reading it. So how to get out of a cult? Just go to YouTube and chapter 1, chapter 2. The book is deep. It's real. It's about her experience, Sybil's experience. And if you guys just come in, Sybil is the one with her back turned, a beautiful woman. She's older than all of these women. I don't know. Like I said, the girl. I don't know how she got caught up in that except by seduction of him. But you see Eliana in the middle smiling and shit. I used to have her. I don't got her back, that girl. But let's go ahead to this video here. Let's start it, okay? Because we definitely gonna be talking about the shit that goes down. Look at that. Look at the comments. You see that? I'm jealous. Somebody saying they jealous. My bad. Let's see. He kissing all his so-called wives. I call them homemakers because y'all gave yourself over to him to be a hoe.
You smell good. What is that called? What is that called?
These guys. See? But this is on my burger.
Huh?
My burger.
My burger? That smells really good on you. Did you have a good time?
Oh, wait a minute. My foot. There we go.
Let's see.
Now with your new found change,
so let me just put y'all on to what they doing, okay?
Will you allow
Shut up.
for like
this shit been acting up all day? It better act right for me because I'm not in the mood for this. The callers are calling in, obviously, but I'm gonna stop it here and there too. I'm gonna try to let y'all hear a lot of it before I stop it, but I'm gonna be stopping it here and there to break down these points.
the Babylon families to reach out and communicate and connect and stay in contact?
I never stopped that.
According to Sybil's book, she said that was frowned upon.
Okay, so when we got out of Hawaii, I didn't want people to know where I was. So I asked briefly, because I wanted to go under the radar, that people didn't contact anyone from the outside. That was a brief
before
thing.
I let this shit go, because this guy, let me tell you, this is that guy you went to school with, or you knew that the motherfucker is sick. He just lies and lies and lies and lies. He has always said he don't want kids coming there. He told 7 who was gonna come, but she changed her mind. She has 2 daughters. He connected really well with one of her daughters. I believe the daughter was 7 or 8, like her name. Her real name's not 7, but he changes their names. So he said that the 8 or 7-year-old can come. Now they had a bond, the 7 and him and the little girl, which I felt. I'm a feeler. I'm telling you, I'm a feeler. I felt that you don't bring. I told her in her DM, do not take your daughter there. I just don't feel right about it. I just feel like you should not. You shouldn't even let her be talking to him. She's a child. She don't need to be communicating with this guy. So he was going to allow for her to come, but he told her that the 2-year-old could not come. And what was really crazy was the 2-year-old was smart. Yo, the 2-year-old was smart. The 2-year-old tried to hang him up while they was on live. You know, babies, they not stupid. And they're specially gifted. Like, they just have a gift they can discern. He didn't want her to come. He wanted the 8-year-old, 7-year-old to come. So he's lying right now. And everybody that been watching this shit, they know he is a liar. He does not want people's kids there. Because he's just full of shit. He don't want to get beat up by the baby dad is why. Go ahead, let's hear it.
That's
Okay.
all that I ask people briefly, not to contact anybody till we get to where we going, so that there won't be no issues with the trolls. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, but outside
that
of
makes
that,
sense.
anybody can talk to anybody here. Like, it's not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? After I got out of jail in Hawaii, coming to LA with all the hate from Hawaii, I didn't want any problems. I had my daughter with me, and I didn't want to put her life in danger or my life in any kind of danger. And so I was like, keep low. I swear, everybody keep low and don't have no contact with nobody from the outside. That's what she.
Gotcha.
He's a damn.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
that
But
guy,
outside of that,
and this is what make you ugly, nigga. You ugly motherfucker. You lying black motherfucker. Now, y'all, this is gonna be a different live tonight, cause I hate that shit. I hate when somebody lie through their fucking teeth. We watch the damn videos. What you think we don't see the shit through the years? No, I'm not one of them years watchers. I just came onto this like maybe this year, maybe a little bit before whenever I started doing it, but very recently. But I watched some of those old videos. This nigga been lying. This nigga been telling people that they can't call their family. So he's a fucking liar. Sybil said in her book that she could not contact her sister. So he's lying. Again, he's lying because the police is watching his motherfucking ass. That's what's going on. Because she witnessed you beating up ELIANA till she passed the fuck out and gave her a concussion. And Sybil was taking care of her, nurturing her. You wouldn't even let her go to the hospital. Okay? Now that book is out, you're exposed, motherfucker. And you should go to fuck the jail because you should not be putting your fucking hands on nobody, especially knocking them the fuck out. Bitch.
Okay. And my next question is, did you see Velvet's, well, I'm sorry, not Nana's mom on live with
That's
Sybil?
ELIANA's mom. Her real name is
yeah,
Velvet.
that hurt her pretty bad. That hurt her really bad.
How?
Because Nana looked at Sybil like a mother she never had, and the mom that Nana has was someone she could never connect to, but she really desires and really wants that
How the fuck he
that
know?
relationship with
So
her mother.
Sybil interviewed ELIANA. Her real name is Velvet. She interviewed her mom last week. The mother came out. So this dude don't even know her mom. You don't know her. You just met ELIANA, what, a year ago? But he manipulates these girls and guys and tells them that they have a problem with their mother and their father, that you should cut them off, cut off the generational curse. So what does a fucking controller do? They cut you off from your family. And y'all, this is really why I stopped reporting on R. Kelly, because I started feeling some other type of way. Okay, to be honest with you. And I'm not even going to release all that information right now. But I start feeling, because that's what they do. I don't get down with that. And that I said from the beginning. I don't get down with that controlling shit. Check what he doing. He's lying. He don't know the mother. He don't know the relationship they had.
And so, and for her not to be able to have that relationship, because her mom don't understand what she wants in life and is not in agreement with it, to see her pop up online instead of calling her.
Last time I'm gonna stop it for a while.
Personally,
he said that right. The mom don't want her motherfucking beautiful baby girl, her daughter, her child, to be with a man who fucks any and every other woman. Any and every other woman who said on live who had sex with him on live. He actually had sex with him one by one. Unprotected sex. What mother want their child to be with a hoe? What kind of mother would want their child, their daughter, who is beautiful, to be with a hoe? To be with somebody that beats them up, take them out of the country? I think it's a good thing that the mom don't want her with you. He need to go to jail. His ass need to go to jail.
It really hurt her.
I
She's
see.
looking at her mom online like, why didn't you just call me? Why are you online? Like, and so it hurt her from that perspective because this is real life here. You know what I'm saying? So, we had to console her during that time. It was a very hard time.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for being transparent, as always.
No problem.
I love myself.
I love you. Baba, you attract all young girls. Is that true? I attract women um, that are able to leave what they're doing and come be with me and dedicate their life to me. I think a lot of women that are my age have a lot of obligations and responsibilities that they can't just leave and up and leave and be with me. But if I was to accept kids, I think I would have no older woman here. It's just that I don't accept other people's kids like that.
Okay, that's a lie.
And
What
that's
do
about
what
that.
does a controller do? What does a man that control a woman do? What is another thing that he does? Can he control an older woman? He can't control an older woman. That's why Sybil couldn't be controlled. And she didn't screw him either. And she left and wrote a book about his punk ass. You can't control an older woman. You can't get me with no fucking looks and no little stink looking dance. You can't, that's not going to do nothing for me. You know what's going to do something for me? Love, stability, commitment. That's what's going to do something, having a damn job. Not just this talking game and just screwing you in the butt. That's not going to happen. So he can get them little young ones, the little naive ones, because they supposed to be young and naive. They're young. He goes for the young ones so that he can manipulate them. He isolates them from from their family. He then moves them out of the country. And then get this. If you don't got this, they have to give all their credit card information, their credit information, their social security number. They have to give their money. If you get unemployment benefits, you put it in the pot. He said that on lives. And also Sybil wrote it in her book. She gave so much money to this man. They give their money to this man. Not an older woman is not going to do that for too long, because she did it, but she ain't do it too long, because that's why she's out and she wrote a damn book.
But if I accepted other people's kids, most women my age got children, responsibilities, obligations, and stuff like that. But that's the reason why I'm like, maybe more young girls are here. But I think that I would have a lot of more wives if I accepted other people's kids. That don't sound fair. I know, man, maybe that's the problem in my life. You know what I'm saying? I just know that people have done the most hateful things to me, bro. And I'm so glad I didn't accept people's kids, because people already calling me. They trying to find anything they could put on me to hurt me or harm me. And I'll be damned if somebody be like, I touched their kid, or I did something to their kid out of spite just to try to like take me down, or you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine the kind of things people already said about me. You know, somebody leaving here and saying, oh, there was a girl a while back that said I hit her kid. And I let one girl hit with a kid like a long time ago. And I guess somebody paid her. She was just saying all kind of weird shit, like I hit her kid or something. And that was like a little sign for me not to like fuck with people, because people be okay at first and then they flip and twist on you. And you can only imagine if I let women hit with kids, how they could probably use that against me. So, you know what I'm saying? How your hair look like train smoke?
Let's see, because I ain't about to sit here.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I just have to get to know that person with
Shut up.
This was the
So this is really the part that really got me hot, and that's why I'm cussing like a damn. This is what got me hot, guys. Cause let's just look. Let's look.
how you feeling today? It's okay. We do things because we want to do things here. There are interests.
This shit ridiculous. Can y'all?
And look at her. She's
Yeah,
so.
we
Let me
gotta-
say
I
this,
should've
because
got it. I
this
should've
is
told-
just the kind of video this is. Okay, Eliana, you see how she's so desperate ass bitch. Now, if y'all desperate hoes, annoy the fuck out of me. You're annoying, especially if you know the dude like he's banging other women in your face. He's like, so what do you expect? Like, you see how she jumped in the camera? You can only see the top of her dumbass head. Desperate for attention. And with MALIA, her countenance is different. And you know what I can say about her? Although she has come across with her facial expression, sometimes to me, it looked like to me she was under demon possession. And that's very, very likely. Sharing sex and having sex with all these different people, catching their spirits and just unclean spirits and things they exchanging, he's sharing and giving. But MALIA's countenance is not one that's desperate, though. Maybe that's what he really can't fuck with. Maybe that's something that got him by the hook. When you show a guy, look, I know who I am. Like, I got this. Or you just got that. A man, we know how it go. But you got a woman that's desperate, always in your face, begging you, chasing your ass. In the comments, please, can I come back? Please, baby Ellie needs you. Bitch, you left. And you begging to come.
Oh, gotta get a goddamn. Oh.
What?
What's up, Mama Earth, we got a message for you.
When I first had met Mama Earth, I was
Mama
like,
Earth is Sybil, but they gave her that name, remember?
really intrigued with her energy because she was very down to earth. She was like really like understanding. She was very understanding, and she had this maturity to her. Even though everybody has their ways, but she had this maturity to her that really stood out from even myself. Just in the environment itself, and I had seen that being close to her, it had allowed me to tap into a more mature part of myself.
Bitch, be
She was
yourself.
here, and I was learning a lot from her. And not to say that I don't learn a lot from the other ladies that's
You
here.
feel like you kind of curved her and then like you didn't make her feel comfortable?
I think that in the beginning stages, when she was here, I definitely was not.
In a space.
Yeah, I was not in a
I told her
space
to give you
like,
time. I told her to hang in there
Here's
and
my
give you time.
thing, and I'm going to try to calm down. For one, did you see how she just tried to steal the show again? Do you notice that? Do you understand? She keeps trying to steal the show. And all the women around her, they cannot stand that. They can't stand her. These girls cannot stand her. Read the comments. These people don't like her. And when I first started looking at these videos, I'm like, okay, she seems strong. She seems intelligent. She's bright. You can be bright and dumb, okay? And that's what she is. And I'm just seeing that she always want to steal the show. When Sybil was very, very open, and again, read the book, go get the book or go listen online. You don't even have to read it. Let them read it to you. She's very open. She really wanted to meet, she kept saying she wanted to meet this girl, Eliana. She wanted to meet Nana. She wanted to meet her. And she would not sleep with him or agree to be in that polygamous relationship. Although she went with them, she didn't want to get that to be polygamous, be a sister wife, until she met Eliana. Eliana felt okay about it. She admired Eliana. But Eliana, did you hear what they just said? She pushed her away. She pushed Sybil away. Why? Because the bitch is a possessive bitch. She's stupid. She keeps thinking that she's going to change this man and that it's just going to be them three, her, the baby, and him. I don't know how many ass whoopings you're going to get, and I don't know how many other women's going to come in until you get thrown out, and maybe reality will hit you when he kicks you out for good. Damn, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
But you know, she had a lot of attachments in Babylon. It's
Yeah.
not totally our fault. She had a sister she had attachments to. She had an apartment. She had all the stuff that she had attachments to. And when we didn't go with her to New York, I think she made that decision to be like, fuck that.
Yeah, I really love Mama Earth. Like, she was more experienced than us when it comes to like Babylon.
They said,
like,
speak up, please. I can't hear you.
When it comes to Mama Earth, like,
I'm trying to get y'all together in the shop. Can we get one of those? Give me get one of those things right there. Hold on. Wait. Sure. All right, yeah. Let's move this table and then like put it on there so we can like put it up here. Oh, this is my song. Turn this up. Turn it up. When you what? You feel tingles in your legs and I do everything. I feel tingles in my leg, Mama.
look at your head.
Hold up, wait. I'm trying to get it to.
He's such a damn photographer. If you don't come on.
Okay. Now, oh.
You got the shot?
Okay, can y'all? Wait. Okay, here we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Watch when he put his arm around her there. Well, look at Eliana. Look at Eliana. Just keep watching. Look at her. Just keep watching the bitch. And I only say bitch when I really, really mean it. I don't like calling women bitches unless I really, really mean it.
I'm waiting to see Nana. She's right here. Hi, sisters.
Different?
Where are you? Wait, hold on.
If he don't get the dick, let me move this down.
You can feel it, right? You feel it.
I'm really trying to like it.
Don't even pay attention to it.
Alright, so I don't understand what's going on here. I don't remember this part. So I'm just gonna move it down. What's the point? I don't get it.
Time to listen to some good music.
But you know what I really like about Mama Earth, like she brought that authentic vibe.
Listen
to
to
her,
what
like,
she's saying.
that true like realness, like that, like the gangster, like she spoke her mind.
Look at her
she spoke
trying
how
to cut
she
in.
felt, and she holding nothing back. Like, I love that about her. Like she brought that out of us, and that's something that's missed.
I feel like we didn't really appreciate Mama Earth when she was here. And we just needed time. We was in a weird space. We just had got locked up.
Yeah, we was in a transitional space, and we was just trying to get back and get back to
Oh
balance.
man, we got 1 minute, y'all. We gotta open up another live. We got 1 minute. Y'all come in the next live, and we gonna
It's like none yet. A lot of people.
deplorable.
Oh, she was so funny.
She got them eyes. She there this season.
Oh, you can't see. I apologize. You can't
And that's
see
what I'm saying. Where's that energy coming from? Here comes
I'm trying to like stay
energy.
still so everybody can get seen.
What was it sucking your teeth for like a woman? And rolling your eyes like a woman. Why was that?
Oh, you more sure?
What? Cheers to everybody. Come on, let's do
Cheers.
Cheers to IG.
So we drinking,
oh
gosh.
This here's it. Go here.
Oh, it's always right there. That's what you were drinking?
Cheers. No, that's
Yeah.
Cheers to IG.
Cheers.
Can't what?
It's right here.
You can't.
I'm saying I just can't do that.
It's your IG live matters.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her. Look at Eliana. Look at her staring at him, touching him. She's desperate. Let me tell y'all girls, all of y'all girls, y'all are so desperate. You're very desperate. A man don't really like that. He like that you fucking making him feel good. But he really wants Sybil because she didn't jump and give it her all to him. She didn't give him any sex.
Yeah, I would like to come back and slowly but surely.
Intentional, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
look at the comments. How are they so comfortable sharing this man? Hello, what's your favorite thing about yourself? I know, right? I'm like, hello, Malia, how is your breast doing? Because you know Eliana did it. Where's baby Ellie? Jambalaya in the house? Nana wants eyes on her. Like I just said, somebody else see it. She just want all the attention. But the problem I'm having is you already know this guy is not a monogamous guy. Glad Nana accepted polygamy. She ain't accept shit. Malia, your spirit is palpable. Ephraim doesn't have a care in the world. Okay?
Now I'm about to go live.
I want to go alive so bad. That's why I'm not saying anything because
Desperate.
all my energy is like.
But look at the comments.
I know exactly. Well, I don't know exactly what I want to talk about, but I do got some.
She don't know what she want to talk about. She want to go
Alright,
live.
so
The girl.
we're gonna stop here and let Nana
So
go
here's the
live.
part. This is really all the other stuff. I don't even remember that part. This is the part where I'm realizing now. This girl is a hog of attention. But the thing is, the bimbo should know by now that he's not. He's a whore. He does not want to give you his all. He's not going to be faithful ever. He's not going to stop putting his hands on you. He said it yesterday. Basically, generally, he's gonna beat up a woman if she verbally says something. He's putting his hands on her. If she says something that he doesn't like, but she wants to go live. It's like you. And the thing with her is she goes live. It's draining. It's dry because it's not your intentions. You just want to be. You want to tell somebody what to do, but you can't even. You can't even get your own life in order. What are you going to tell people? Only watch this shit for entertainment. I don't know who really counts on their spiritual guidance. I wouldn't dare. You guys, and it's older people, older women that actually watch these people, and I want to slap them. How could you, as an adult, as a mature, you older than me, you actually applauding them, applauding this, applauding him, knowing that this is not right. I'm not talking about polygamy. Live how you want, but he beats them up. That's not right. Starving them. Basically, the starvation. I don't know if they changed that, but they're eating 1 meal a day. The way they shade each other. It's not really. I'm not with polygamy. I'm not with it. Lying to people is not right. They're spirits that are real, and they live in deception and all that evil things, evil deeds. That's where demons live. Infestation over there in that house. But she's so anxious to go live.
If y'all want to see Nana go live with the girls, press 1. And we'll stop here and we'll meet on her page. She wants to go live and talk about what's on her.
Somebody else says, really? Somebody else says, because we love Malia. And another, we love Malia. Somebody says, one. It's someone. Somebody says, topic.
Okay. Wherever y'all want to go.
So you got some people that want to hear her.
Press 1 if y'all want to meet Nana on her page and she want to go live. She just gonna talk about things that's on her heart. She want to connect with the woman out there that she has affected in their life. She wants to like socialize and talk to the woman out there.
I love Chief. LOL. No. We want
so
all.
So why you press 1?
Look at him as he read the comments.
We want them to talk. All right. But Nana's going to be by herself. I know y'all want to hear all the women talk. Like, I know y'all want them to talk. That's why I said all of y'all.
Because somebody hear her ass, girl, get the hell out.
They want to hear from all of them. But Nana wants to talk, so.
Malia.
Oh, it's Zoka. That's Zoka. What's wrong with your page, Zoka?
I love myself. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Text me on pattern, Rozo. I showed the message. She texted me on audio on pattern.
What does she want to talk about?
I don't know. It's just gonna come out. It's just gonna come out. Yeah, like y'all think this scripted, but like it's just gonna flow out of me. Like that's what happens all the time.
So she don't know what to talk about. She want to talk.
I could probably give you an idea.
Everybody, for one, people are there because of him. He's the star. But I feel this, and I could be wrong. I feel that she wants to divert the attention to her. She wants to do that because for one, she talked too damn much. And she anxious to lead somebody. The bitch, she just need to sit down and learn. It's crazy. But also, I think, is because she really want to take away the attention from the other women, especially from Malia.
It's definitely going to revolve around how I affected people in my life that I was not considered. And just touching on some of the behaviors that I've displayed for the past two years, and connecting that to the core of how I feel, like minus the triggers. That me minus the triggers. That's what
He can see they want Malia. He
So
don't
if y'all
want
want to watch that right now, if y'all want to end this and watch that right now, press 1.
Somebody said 3 years, girl.
If y'all want to go to Nana's page right now, press 1, and we just going to end it here, and we're going to go there. But if y'all want to talk to Malia, Aya right now, or Efru right now, y'all can call in and talk to them. And then we still going to do Nana's live. After this, we'll just finish this live out, and then they pushing ones. We burnt out on Nana.
Nobody want to hear
Heard
her.
that story before. No. No, we don't want to hear lies.
You know what I mean? Be humble. Why you want to? I'm just not. That's just me. I'm not the type of person that always, ooh, pick me, ooh, me. I can do it. I'm not a Jezebel spirit. That's what they called that when I went back in the day, in the church days. They called you the Jezebel. Want to do everything. You and stuff you ain't even called to do. You're gonna be exposed. Wanting to do, and the people don't want you. They don't like you, and they don't want you. So please. And she can read. She doesn't want to accept it. Again, you play dumb, deaf, and mute. Blind. I wish she was mute. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You know? Everybody else quiet. She wants me. This person says, we want Malia. We want to know Malia. The other person says, we want to talk to all. 2, which is not 1, which 1 would be her. They don't want her like that. 2.
They want to see action. But
Stay on here. Lord. No thank you.
it's not about them, it's about you. It's not about anyone else. It's about
It's not
what
about
you
them,
want to
it's
talk
about
to. Then
you.
I'll listen to it and get the fuck out of it.
Right.
It's all.
My things happen in the public light. Like,
They don't want to hear you, bitch. Y'all gotta excuse me, y'all. I can be me. I can only to people that need to be the truth. They don't need to be sugarcoated. They need the truth. At that point,
What y'all want to talk about?
Cut and drop.
Call in.
At that point.
What do you want to know or like have an update on?
Malia, your family cares about you. Please go home. And you can see on Malia, I don't know if y'all been watching this story. Again, y'all, I'm not getting monetized, obviously, on this video. Please do me a favor and just like the damn video because, or just like the video, not the damn video. But this is a cut in. I keep stopping it because I didn't have any plan. It's just, this is some crap I heard. I actually wanted to talk about more than just this, but this is the part. It's long enough. One thing I want to tell you, because I know everybody don't know, Malia has always looked sad, but tonight, for some reason, she looks happier. I think that she's been really taking in Sybil's message. Sybil has been really trying. Make sure y'all check out Sybil, F-E-R-E-R-E. That's her last name. Or just type in how to get out of a cult and just look for her name, Sybil. I think that Malia has really been taking in what Sybil has been saying, because I even saw when I was on Sybil's chat when she was reading the other night, Malia came in the chat. So did Nana or Eliana, whatever. She came in. I think that Malia is going to be, I want her to leave. She has a son she left. I think that she needs to go home. I know she needs to go home. Her son don't know her. Her son needs her. And why sit here? Why stay in a relationship with a man that's sharing you, exposing you to bacteria infections and all kinds of bladder infections? Because this is the thing, y'all. Raw and uncut. When you anal, and I'm sure y'all know, this guy likes anal. He doesn't like vaginal. This is according to Sybil's book. According to what she was told and what she was there, she didn't have sex with him. Thank God. And I believe her. I believe her. The way she's acting, he's acting, I believe her. But he likes it that way, and he said it before. If you think about it, putting it from the back to the front, a woman is taught that you wipe from the front to the back because you're risking putting all that back in the front, and I know this is deep. But to think about him, how he having sex with multiple ones of them with no protection from the back to the front. She also talks about, she gets deep in that book about how they smell like bad. So this is serious. It's time for them to wake up and go home. Malia, remove yourself from the situation. Remove yourself. You got to be able to tell him he can have that hoe. He can have her. Telling you that does wonders. That does your mind wonders when you tell him.
Y'all could call in, talk to Malia.
Look at Eliana, probably over there being jelly. Come on, call in.
Please reflection.
Hello, y'all. I just want to know. I want to talk to the women. I want to know how y'all can like share y'all man. Period. How y'all can share him, and everything is just good. Everything look good, like from the outside looking at. How y'all?
Because we have a
Oh,
we just have a
Langston,
clear
no,
understanding.
I've gotten smart.
Who he is, and like
Let me
his
say this
role as
real
a
quick
man,
and shut my
and we
mouth.
all
For
agree
y'all be
upon
telling me to
that.
shut
And we
up.
all,
Langston, I liked something about all of them because at the end of the day, they all are I don't know these people except what they show me, would show us. This is a young woman that's intelligent. This girl was in college. She's smart. She can create things. She's crafty things like make things, how to do videos. You give all your intelligence away for this guy, for any guy. That's not smart. So I don't like how she's really desperate. I don't like any woman that's desperate, that you are putting your child in the middle of that. You in the middle of that. They kiss the man in the mouth. All these people kiss it, and then you kiss your own child. It's nasty. So no, I don't like it. But the reason is I showed you that video, showed you where they was fighting, her and these two. And now I'm seeing why they was fighting. Eliana tried to say that Malia was being disrespectful, but that's not what she was doing. She wasn't. I'm sure she wasn't. I'm sure she probably was taking up for herself. They're not allowed to take up for themselves. They're not allowed to defend themselves. This bitch is allowed to say and do any and everything. Black Nefertiti on YouTube, who also does commentary on this, and I do love her reading, because I watched when she read the book How to Get Out of a Cult. She's one of them that read it, and she said something that stuck with me. She said that she know why Eliana not going home, because they treat her as she lazy. They treat her as like a queen. She don't gotta take care of her child if she don't want. They'll clean her child. They'll brush her hair. They'll get her dressed. She's the empress there, so they'll do everything for her. She don't want to go home and have to do the shit herself, and that's a good point too. So back to this, guys. Sorry. Her question was, how can y'all share a man?
we are all willing to work together as one to coexist with each other. And if something goes wrong, we're willing to get through and not hold any energy toward each other. So
Look how
it's
troubled
all
they
based in communication and willing to be in agreement to who he is as a man and his nature as a man.
So okay, so is it hard for y'all to like get along, being by that? All of y'all are considered his wife. So how do I want to know, like, how is it harder or is it easier? Like, how does that go? I'm just an outsider looking at. I just came through y'all today. I just seen y'all today. So I'm not. I just know that what I see.
just like anything else in life. And like Mama Malia said, like when we find it to be hard to deal with each other, we go to the. I know for me, for sure, like in certain situations that happen, you have to go to a neutral space where you want to find understanding from the other
Oh,
women.
black and shit.
Okay. Well,
So when we going through our issues or what have you, we don't
Malia
we
seething over
remove the veil of like oh, she did this to me or she did that to me, because you might not understand, but I'm gonna just put it out there. We are literally reflecting each other characteristics about each other. So say for instance, my Malia might do something, but I do the same thing, and I get mad or like be irritated with her when she did. So I'll come up to her and be like, I seen when you did that. I see that aspect within myself. Let's work on that together. You see what I'm saying? Because we're all reflections of each other. And the people who are magnetically drawn to you in your immediate environment are your direct reflections. So you learn through those people. You learn yourself through those people. And normally we like to throw those people away because they irritate. But when you look deeper, it's something that you do. And I want to add to your first question when you asked us how do we share. Well, if you look at the nature of a man, you look at
Here
your
come the bullshit.
community, you're sharing your man, whether he's cheating on you, lying to you, or even
Let me
being
tell you.
guys,
Let me stop this.
yeah,
Okay, let me let her finish. Sorry, y'all. Woo.
that for sure.
Getting on my nerves.
So what Baba G has did for us was just put order and structure to the nature of his, of him. You understand what I'm saying? So as women of divine knowledge itself, who seek divine knowledge itself, and who are in the world to bring in new humans, we choose to be in tune with divine knowledge itself and work on ourselves when we, find issues with dealing with the nature
Okay,
of the
shut up, because that's all she want to do. Let me stop her ass, okay? And if anybody don't like the fact that I'm stopping it, you can get the fuck off the live tonight, okay? Because I'm really not in the mood for her. This is really for them, and I thank y'all for coming out. And I love you all the same. Every man, because they like to lie. Bitch, what's your name? Nana? No, I'm going to call you by your real name. The name your mother gave you. Velvet. That's the bullshit he told you. And what you're doing is you have numbed yourself and you've killed you. The you inside of you who really likes commitment, who really wanted a man to love you and to give you a child and marry you and only be with you. The hope you had is dead, and you allow him to kill it. You allow him to, like he said, beat the white man out of you, in which you're not, because you're still going to have the DNA in you. There are monogamous men. Everybody, my man don't cheat on me. My man is up my ass, okay? My man does everything for me. My man works. He gives me anything I want, and I give him anything he wants. Because he deserves it, because he does everything for me. I can go in his phone. I can check his phone. If I really want to, I can go into his voicemail. Has it always been that way? It has not. But it is now, and it has been for the past, 7 years? Our bond just grows stronger and stronger, and we have ups and downs. But you've been lied to. You allowed yourself, and you're teaching people and the woman on the damn call looks older than her. So I'm just confused. Where is y'all mind at? They're teaching you how to shut your what God gave you, how to shut down yourself, be numb, and be a hoe. That's all this is a pimp. This is a porn star, bitch. You think you really this is a porn star undone. This is not a man that dealt with his own demons. This is a man that has a lust problem. And he wants multiple women. He gets bored with women quick. He wants to be able to sex different women because he has a lust demon or demons, because he's dealt with men as well. He has demons. Instead of him trying to rid them, he gives in to them. It's easier for him to just have sex with you, then get tired of you and have sex with her, and then get tired of her. It's easier that way for him. He don't have to do no work. He don't have to do no real divine knowledge of self-work. But you're teaching people lies. I can't believe that they're older than her, and they asking her questions. Y'all need to be slapped for asking her questions. They're numbing you so you can be able to, because what he's going to do with Malia's been thrown to the other guy, then she's been pulled back to him, and then thrown back to the other guy, then pulled. She's sleeping with too many men. She's sleeping with him and two, just sharing and exchanging. It's just a mess. But they would have you believe that this is killing the generational curses. I'll be damned.
They committed to the bigger picture, to the truth of it. And that's hard. Like you've seen me, go through my ups and downs and still go through our ups and downs. But it's like,
No, tuning in today, I don't know what's going on. All I just see is what's going on. I see a man, and I see all of y'all just getting along in harmony, and it's just like, I've been like, I fight. That's what I do. I fight. I will be fighting, and more fighting every day. I wake up with another issue. Like, I don't see how y'all do it, but that's why I called in, because I want to see how is this really working, and how are y'all getting along? And I like it. I get it, but I don't know. It's like weird to me because it's not normal. Like,
well,
I deal with it, so I'm just trying to figure out like how y'all deal with it.
Like, have any sisters? Or
Huh?
have any, like, sisters or friends or anything like that? It's just the same as getting along with them.
And we fight every day. And we fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, and especially if we were sharing our men, like, especially we will definitely be fighting. So
I think we believe that what you just said, the core of that is the subconscious programming of our lower self.
Shut
that
the
alone,
fuck
or
What's a lower self, you dumb square-faced bitch? Cause I'm over her. Okay? This is lower self. You are a disaster. You are a disaster. And I apologize to your mother, okay? Because I'm sure if she ever gets a hold of this video, I'm disrespecting you. I'm disrespecting your ass on purpose. Because this is why I do this. Because I'm just gonna make this quick. I always been a person that try to help people. This bitch is out here trying to teach people to be hoes. Y'all trying to teach people to be hoes, dog, and y'all telling people that they in their lower selves if they can't share a motherfucking man. You really lost. You're lost. They are lost. And the thing is, the thing back there, he knows all of that. He knows that. He knows I got these hoes doing whatever I want. I can have all of y'all do anything I want. I'm gonna get some more too. I just gotta keep y'all under control. Y'all get out of hand, I gotta beat you. I gotta starve you. I gotta put you in a closet. I gotta make sure I keep y'all mind at a very weak state. I can't let y'all get away from me, because the truth is, like I said, he likes Malia. So I'm telling you, Malia, you need to leave that place. You gotta go. While you still got some kind of hold on this man, let Eliana have his ass. I bet you leave, then she will that'll mess the whole game up. You leave now, that bond they pretend to have so close and deep, that'll screw that all up. All of that will change up. It will flip and switch. And if girl, you need to leave. Regardless, you need to not worry about it. You need to pack your stuff and you need to go back to your son. Because I know that she's feeling like this was supposed to be about her son. She needs to be back with her baby. She left. Like, what is the purpose of this, bitch? And I'm talking about Eligio now. I can't keep that word out of my mouth. What's the purpose of this? This has nothing to do with spirituality. This is everything to do with porn star shit. This is everything to do with lust. The ability to have multiple sex partners. That's what this is about. Get away. And you know what? They get to travel. They get to go out of the country. He doesn't like to be in the United States. Why? Because you got kids? Because you have child support? Go to jail? Why you don't want to be in the United States? I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be out of the country, don't get me wrong. But that's what they're attracted to. They're attracted to all of that. But they're basically allowing themselves to numb themselves of what they know. Everything they was all the college and shit, y'all are smart girls. Y'all gave all that away to share a man when there's plenty women out here that got a good ass man that's staying home with them, being faithful to them. Everybody don't cheat, baby. Some people give that up and they actually want one woman. They do. Because there's women out here that's not gonna put up with that shit. They're gonna show you it's me or it's nothing. It's not me and her. It's not happening. You can have her. And that man, if he love her, he cuts that ass off and he comes to do what he's supposed to do. But y'all don't do that, do you? That's why you're never gonna have them.
Yeah, I would colonize it. You know, that's something that's an idea that has been embedded in us since we were children through colonialism.
Right.
We're not in our natural state anymore. We don't follow our natural laws anymore. We don't follow the knowledge, our natural knowledge that comes from our DNA. We don't follow any of that. We're not in tune with who we naturally are. So we're born and programmed to go against who we truly are. And what you see here is a situation where we're starting to understand that. We're coming back to that. We're contracting back to the natural way of life, how we're actually supposed to be living and thinking. And so that's what you're watching.
Can I hear from all of y'all? Because I want to hear like every point of view. Like I heard her and I heard you. Can I hear the other two? Or do all of y'all like think alike? All of y'all just have the same mind, like literally.
Basically the same point of view. Like we all come. That's why we're able to coexist, because we come to the same belief, the same agreement. We do the same things. We communicate through our problems. We have the same. We deal with our problems the same exact way.
Right.
So, and then we're all dedicated to the same purpose, the same mission.
Okay. Well, thank you. Y'all all are beautiful. And I guess if it's working for y'all,
still back there
then
kissing
that's
them.
what's up, I guess.
And you know what, Aya, that one that just spoken, as beautiful as she is, she's dumb as a doorknob too. Dumb as a doorknob. You got a son at home too. These women, look, they sicken me. They left their kids. And do you know, I know what it feels like to be on the other side of that, when a person don't take care of their child. And when you dating somebody that is taking, I don't have them kids, but I'm dating somebody that's taking care of another person's child. That can break up relationships, good ass relationships. Because the person, and you mean to tell me y'all bitches over there, y'all ain't getting no knowledge. Y'all over there having a ball, aren't you? While your child could be being sexually assaulted. Child could be being neglected, abused. Child could just be depressed, suicidal. No, socially awkward because no one taught them that part of it. They don't have the parent. The DNA is going off somewhere in Mexico. So who's teaching them? No one can connect with them like their own blood. And if you alive, your ass need to be taking care of your child. Period. I cannot stand when a girl gets pregnant, when a woman gets pregnant. I don't like when a man leaves his child. But when a mother leaves her child to go chase after a man, you lucky. You better be blessed, glad that I'm not God, because you wouldn't be here no more, period. You worthless to me, but I'm not God. And I'm praying for myself, because I don't have mercy on that type of thing like that. You don't leave your child on nobody. You don't just bounce on your own. These chicks left their child. All of you. You trash. You left your child to chase a man, to be somebody's side whore. You have no value to me. Unless you change. And if you change, that's a different story.
But my baby's acting up, so I gotta go.
You heard that, her baby. She was her baby.
Thanks.
Another comment?
Hi.
Peace.
Hi. How are you guys? I'm from London, by the way.
Talk, girl.
Hello.
What you said?
I said I'm from London,
Girl,
England.
talk. Ask your question, bitch.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I'm a bit nervous. I actually have two questions. So I obviously I discovered you guys a couple of weeks ago, and I saw everything what happened. Not everything, but I was curious. And obviously I can't remember you two's name, Malia and Nana. So one of my questions was, how are you guys gonna prevent future physical conflicts? Obviously, personally, how I would deal with conflict. Obviously, everybody has their ways of dealing with things. So yeah, my question is how do you think able to avoid things getting physical between the girls, if that makes sense? I don't know.
Watch Eliana
Can
try.
you make your question a little more clear?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
You're breaking up a lot.
Oh. Okay. Penny, am I speaking okay now?
Yeah.
It's better.
You can hear you.
Okay. So shall I start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish you just asked the
Okay.
damn question.
So, I saw that there was obviously a physical altercation between two of you guys a couple of weeks ago. And obviously, personally, I don't believe that you should physically deal with things conflict or anything. So, how are you gonna prevent any physical contact between you guys in the future?
Good question.
I think well we've got to a clear understanding just to respect just to respect the each other's roles and communicate more as
Malia
to how
tore
we
her
feel.
ass.
So
And
would it be
also through sometimes through the communication, because when say for instance, if we both want to get a point across to each other, and in the communication style, it could be a bit intense or a bit restrictive, when it comes to certain opinions and things like that. So we like to hold group meetings so that we can have a mediator in the situation so that we all can be heard and understood. So that is a big component that we utilize in our communication style. We make sure that we're all there to put in all of our opinions on the issue or situation that we have so that we can come to a good conclusion.
So did you guys do that before, or is that what you guys came up with prior to the altercation?
No, that has been something that we've implemented in our communication style. It's just that we wasn't utilizing it as much. So now we're just beginning to utilize it.
Okay. So my second question, I don't know if you guys have heard about what's happening in Nigeria to our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. If you guys do know,
Not answer the question. She ain't even paying
what do you
attention.
feel what are you thinking about it?
We don't know anything about what's going on in Nigeria.
Do you want me to let you guys know?
We're not on the internet like
They too
that,
consumed
so
in
we don't
themselves.
know.
Or
Okay. Okay. Well, that's all I have. I might join like another live maybe, I don't know, but I'll continue like, you know, trying to not figure you guys out, but personally I like to make my own judgment. I don't like to like hear what other people have to say. I'd rather know for myself. Obviously I'm not there and I probably won't be there with you guys,
Duh.
but I want to know for myself. I
You
want to
gonna
make my
want to,
own
girl. They
decision about
stink.
who you
They
guys are and what
stink.
you
And I hope
stand
they hear
for
me.
and what you're trying to pass on to people. So
Well, if you want to know that, you can just go to our YouTube page, Carbonation TV, and you'll get all of the TV.
This is almost over too.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my God.
Peace reflection.
Hey,
I did not know they was going about that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Look how she like, she's like,
hello?
what's up, baby?
Who's that?
Yeah, come on, talk.
Peace reflection.
I just got 2 questions. I just have 2 questions to ask. Actually, just one. This is to Malia and Aya, because I'm curious. How you doing? I got a question to ask Malia and Aya, right? Just be honest with me. Now, you both had birth children, right? How does it feel when you are interacting with Eliana's child? Do you ever think about your own kids? Do you ever feel like a guilt?
Hello.
There's no separation.
There's no separation? So you don't ever, do you think about them at all? Do you miss them? Like, honestly?
Well, for me personally, I do think about him because that's natural response. I'm a mother, so I do think about him. But I don't take it to a space where it's going to be of a detriment. I understand the healthiness of it. For me, I left him in a very safe place with his father, so he could be taken care of.
And should be there. Sorry.
Boys need to be raised by their fathers, so it's a perfect situation that he has. And so, by me, I feel like by
Hey, spitting fire.
Princess being there, it doesn't make me feel guilty. It just makes me love another part of myself as if he was here, because he is, like, from what we teach, you know? So, yeah. I miss him, I think about him, and that's why when I do videos for him, so that he can be able to see what I'm doing, so that he can be able to see the knowledge and see what his mom is doing. And he'll watch it, and he'll, like, he ported through me, so he has 23 of my chromosomes, so there's a part of him that's going to think like me, so he's going to see the videos, and there's a part of him that's going to understand. When I left my Babylon mom, I understood. I didn't hold no animosity towards her because there's no reason to.
Because you're a
She has her.
Let me say this before the real woman down on the bottom, before she says what she has to say. So let me just reiterate, try. She's saying she's delusional, you guys. She's delusional. Oh, there's no separation, is what Malia said. So she's living in fantasy land. She know damn well. That's not really what she want to say, for one. I wouldn't want to watch a video of my mom. How would y'all feel about that? Would you want to watch a video of your mother kissing on women and men, and a man sharing a man, being abused, being put in a corner like a kid? You want your mom. You have a knock. What is it called? Eternal. Let's just call it eternal bond with your mother from prenatal. You have your umbilical cord is attached to your mother. Your blood runs from you to your mother. You were conceived in your mother. you know, so there is no excuse. There's no reason. There's no explanation. There's nothing that will replace your presence. And one day when if you wake up, you might not wake up with a brain at all. You might have lost all of your mind by that time. You give away to delusions and fantasies, while your poor child has no mother. You left your mom. She said she left the baby with the dad. Ain't nothing like a mother. So because the dude, Nature Boy, he didn't have a mother. His mother and father was not there. They died. They threw him out, from my understanding, and I believe they put him in a trash can. They didn't want him. He didn't have the love of a mother. He's teaching them to separate from their bloodline. He's training them to be numb, to be porn stars, to be whores, and telling us that we are the ones that have the curses. Us. You can't lie to me, motherfucker.
She had her own life to live, and so does everyone else.
Okay. All right. Thanks for being honest, Aya. What about you, Malia?
I do think about him sometimes, like when I'm interacting with Eliana, I can see how she does certain things that he used to do, and I think about him. I just try not to hold on to that, because then you go into a space of becoming very depressed, and we don't teach that. We teach that we are.
You should be depressed. You're repressing it.
And I also did try to get him and try to get him back, but it wouldn't work out because my Babylon sisters, they've created a bond with him that when I do get him, it wouldn't be the same. He would feel.
I understand, you're on your own path, right? And
We've talked to Malia's family. Excuse me, not I. We've talked to Malia's family on many calling them to
She needs to
inquire
shut up
about.
because she got her daughter there. Her daughter is there. I wonder how you would feel, Eliana. Square face. I wonder how you would feel if Malia got pregnant by what the fuck? What's his name? Nature Boy. How would you feel if he had a baby with her? A beautiful baby with her. She can open her mouth because her child is being there. They call the child princess. And I've been watching the child lately. The child is beautiful. The child's starting to tell them what to do. She say, you know what she say? Leah, get that. Leah, come here. She's starting to tell them what to do because they allow her to, because that's what they're training her to do, to be the princess. Y'all are living in a fantasy. It's going to get ugly with that little girl because she going to grow up, start telling, when she turned 3, she going to be bossing them around, probably throwing tantrums, hitting them. And what can they do? They can't do nothing but take it. They can't do nothing. He'll beat them up.
Her son, but they were stubborn in the fact, and they didn't want to give him. They were like, no, you can't have him. Like, made it hard for her. So it wasn't, it's not like she didn't want to take him or didn't want to go get him or anything like that. Her family is making it hard for her, and I'm pretty sure that Mama Aya is.
The situation with my Babylon family was very, very difficult because they've made a situation around like the system and putting him, having custody over him. So I would have to go through a whole loop of going through the system to even get him back. So it made it very hard for me to even get him. So I just, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, the universe made it so I can't get him back, so I didn't worry about it.
all right. I mean, I understand. I have a child. I will never leave him, but I understand that we all have our own paths, and Some people will see it as being selfish. I understand both sides. I understand that you want to fulfill your desire of living in the tropics and being away from this, and some people feel that because you were chosen as a woman, as you're a vessel to bring a soul into this realm, and it's your job to raise that soul until it's strong enough to go on its own.
Yes.
So by you running away, or not necessarily
Yes.
running away, but choosing this path and abandoning that soul for somebody else to raise it,
Tell it.
some people see it as a way of is a bad thing to do.
Yes.
So, but I understand there's pros and cons to everything. You have your own path to live. You have your own life. You're going to have to answer for whatever it is decisions you make at this point. You're very young, and I appreciate your talking and not cutting you off, listening and responding respectfully. I appreciate that.
I love myself.
All right, take care.
Nah, son, that shouldn't be like I was taking
That
you away
woman
from
said
the
it.
child.
She did good.
I feel like,
Not
but it still comes back on me if you don't explain it well. It makes it look like this is the reason why I'm fucked up now. You can't just sit there and irresponsibly not explain to these people what's going on, because it makes it look like I'm taking.
But this is the thing. Let me stop it because I'm gonna let him go. Because I gotta keep y'all abreast. Because I know a lot of y'all don't even know what's going on. Do y'all think she responded well? Why is he abusing her in this moment? Why is he coming down on her in this moment? Remember, Sybil is behind the scenes. Sybil was at this place. Sybil is who they call Mama Earth. Right here. The one with her back turned. Beautiful. Older. She's very smart. This woman is smart. And she had money. She's no longer there. How to get out of a cult. Read the book. Why would he be coming down on her? He's coming down on her, I believe, because he can see that, she's crumbling right now. I believe that right now his attention is on ELIANA, and it's impossible for a man to show all love to all four women or whatever, how many at once. I believe that he's been putting her through a lot of stress. But the problem is when she reacts or feels insecure, don't know how to answer a question, he gets upset with her. It's her fault. She's now in trouble. She's now abused. This is abuse. Her answer was she didn't say much, but yet she did answer. She said that her Babylon family was keeping her from the child. They won't let the baby come there, which is a blessing because that son does not need to be there. He don't need to be there. But he got up. Here comes the devil. Yes, you the devil, nigga. I said it. Because now I see him saying, yeah, I'm the devil. Yeah, you the devil. I said it. And I met it. You are the devil. Anyway, let's get back to this because I'm going to... Hold up. Here we go.
From your son. And this is why people hate me now. And it's not the truth. I had nothing to do with that.
I understand that. Like, I feel like I've effectively communicated the best way I can.
Nah, you haven't, nigga. No, you haven't. Nah, son. If I was somebody listening out there, I'd be like, yo, this nigga making them leave their kids. They think that I'm making you leave your kid.
But you're not.
No, you gotta do better than them. I'm like, you gotta defend me. Like, you can't. These people gonna take forever. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing for coming on here is to clear up the vibes. And the answers the way you answer.
Didn't he just say earlier that he just said he don't want to take people's kids, older women's kids is what he said. He said in so many different times. He told Seven. He told Steph, her real name is Stephanie, on live in front of everybody. You can't bring her, but you can bring her. He don't let you bring your fucking kids from Babylon. He said it before. I don't want kids from Babylon. If they have them here, that's fine because they're here. if they get pregnant here. But I don't want them bringing outside kids. You need to go back to that mental hospital, dude.
It seemed like you ain't no, like you being held against your will, or like the way you answered it, it make it seem funny type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it make me look bad because it's my shit, and it make me look like to the public like I took you away from your son, or you can't speak up for yourself, and you don't know how to talk, so you're being held against your will, brainwashed, and y'all, and that's what
Look
it's
at her.
making me look
She's
like.
break.
You
She don't know
understand
what
that?
else to do.
When you sit there looking like the way you're looking right now, like the whole thing you're doing, you can't do that on live, man. You feel me? You can't do that. You can't. You cannot do what
Jail,
you're doing
nigga.
right now.
You need to go to jail.
I understand. I feel like I'm moving.
You know she ain't do nothing wrong. She can't do nothing right.
This is why people call the cops on me. This is why we end up in prisons and
No,
jails.
nigga.
Because they do
Bitch.
this type of shit.
Lord, help me. Please forgive me. People, nigga, you the reason why you gonna end up in jail. You got on live yesterday, dumbass, and told everybody and the cops, because they listening to you, not Malia. You told them you beat up women. You hit women. If she talk to you, I'm talking about verbally, say something you don't like, you might slap her. You said that. And on this live, you said that. You gonna put yourself in jail. And that's what I'm saying. This dude, Malia, he likes to take his anger out on you. On all of you. Whichever he got a lot of y'all to choose from to take his anger out on. That's why he got y'all. He doesn't deal with his own demons. He takes it out on you. He beats you up because he's mad. He knocked Malia ELIANA out cold, and she's stupid. And yes, I said it, okay? So don't tell me don't say that. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people somebody in my head right now, this woman. She's stupid because you, nigga, you got beat up and knocked out and you ain't go to the hospital. He could have knocked something loose and you still there caping for him. But I don't look at his face. If any one of y'all ever been in a domestic violence situation, don't this face look familiar? Don't this eye look how dark I know it's sun, but this dude is deep. You gotta look deeper than that. Look deep. Any seers out there? Anybody that can see? Clairvoyant, clairaudient, just seers. This guy, discerners. Look how she's breaking down and she looks so beautiful. This is like one of the best. She looked the best to me, and I'm looking from the inside out. I'm looking at the glow of this human being right here. She all night I noticed he's been picking with her. ELIANA has been joyful. That's how you know when one woman is joyful, the other one. Now next week he gonna be all up on Malia, and ELIANA's gonna look bitter. This is not good for y'all. Let this hurt so you can get out of the situation, but don't let it be too late.
Shit against me. It's not a game. This is my life. You see what I'm saying? Like, and everything y'all do, whether you leave here or you stay here, what y'all do fall back on me, and it make me look bad. So if y'all be acting weirdo and y'all be acting like introverts or y'all don't want to talk, it makes me look bad, and it makes it look like I'm doing it to you or to the public. Think like, look at them poor women. They being manipulated. They don't have a mind of their own. Like, look at them. And now they gonna use that shit against me, my nigga. Like, this shit is fucked up. Ain't you looking at this situation for what it is? This shit fall back on me. All I'm trying to do is live my life.
She know better now. Her mind is changed. Sybil got to her.
Yo, when we was talking to each other for you to come here, I asked you, He was like, nah, I don't think that he gonna allow that. And I'm like, well, you know what it is, you feel me? And you got here, he was like, yo, he didn't even sign a birth certificate. And I'm
If he
like, what?
died
You could
here,
have brought me. Everybody do that. I'm like, all right, well, get him. You know what I'm saying? And instead of you explain the whole situation, like, listen, I decided to leave because I felt like his father wasn't gonna let me take him. And then like explain them from the beginning so people can understand, so people won't make a narrative in their own mind of a negative one and accept that about me, and then like put that on me
nigga,
and then
you
use
are the
that to
negative.
tell people like, oh, he's sex trafficking or
You
holding
are.
people
What the
or
fuck? That's
making
what it's
them leave their
called.
kids and abusing women.
You
Bro,
nigga,
that's not
you
who I
just said
am,
it
and don't
yesterday and
allow me to
today.
be portrayed that way because of lack of communication, nigga. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
my gosh, this guy
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like I'm tired of people got me fucked up
No,
because the
no.
truth is, when you came, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know you might not want to look at that, but you're gonna have to talk about that because it make me look bad. I keep taking the
She
blame
gonna
for
start
everything
hating
that
that
going on
nigga.
with these grown folks that come here to make their own decisions, and then I get blamed for something that y'all do, and then y'all sit there with the quiet role, and they make it look like it's my life here. I'm a man. You came in my life. Like, come on, defend me. You know I'm not. You know I'm not holding you against your will. You're not here on no. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what people are
So give
saying,
her her
and for you to
passport.
sit there
Give
and
her the
not say
money she
nothing,
came with.
it's like fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of like being misunderstood, my nigga. Like I'm in a place in my life where I'm explaining like the reality of the situation. Whereas when you came out here, you decided to roll out here. You really gonna do that face? Really? You gonna sit there like that with that face?
What's she supposed to do, nigga?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't do that, yo. Why you doing it?
She listening.
Why you like what you should see? Like, come on, man. Like, you really
She
trying to play me
bullying.
right now? Like, you trying to play me right? Y'all see this shit? This shit is
I
crazy.
see you.
I
You
can't
an
believe you
actor.
doing me like this right now.
A bad one.
It's not that hard to talk about
Shut
the
up,
situation.
I
Eliana.
can't, I can't, I can't, I can't believe this shit you doing this to me right now.
She's talking shit. Shut your fuck
Man,
up, man.
nah, you
Shut.
explain to the people what
Cause
happened,
she got
man.
her daughter there.
Ex- I told you to go get them. Explain to people what happened, man. So the people know, defend me.
Nigga, we.
Or you gonna let these people think that I'm sitting here keeping you away from your child or took your child or something away from you and all that. Like, tell the people what happened. I'm tired of taking the blame for everything. I told you to get him in multiple occasions. I'm like, yo, well, I even told you to leave. Go back, go get him. You
Leave
feel me? Like,
Malia.
talk to the people.
Tanisha, her real
Because
name.
it's like,
Leave Tanisha. Leave this shit. Listen to, look at
if you're
her.
not going to speak up,
Stand
man,
her ass.
I want you to be able to talk for yourself. Like, come on with the cat got your tongue situation. Like, come on, man. Like, these people be trying to put me in prison.
You
Trying to
going to
say that,
prison.
you know what I mean? Like, you acting like you don't give a fuck about my well-being, and I don't like that. You supposed to be my friend, my nigga. You supposed to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm
Look at that.
here
Y'all
on
see
some
the
shit
demons?
that I did, blase, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. I tried to reach out to my folks to go get my son, and they ain't want to give him back to me. And let the people know, like, I supported you. Like, yo, all right, well, look, go get him. Go get him.
Yeah, on the phone with your people. I think it was me, yeah. And somebody else. We was on the phone with them for like hella
Listen to
long,
her.
like calling them back and everything.
Listen to her. See, she, Eliana, girl, Malia, Tanisha needs to leave leave that. She needs to leave. She needs to leave. She needs to leave. You need to get out of that. You know what? It need to make you come to that place. You need to let him get. Y'all ever know a real fine looking man, fine, or a woman, but then they crazy. And it's no longer about how fine they are no more. Now you don't even see the cuteness. All you see is an evil man. He turns his lip up at you. He or the woman, she's nasty. All she do is roll her eyes, and her eyes are red, bloodshot red, veins in her eyes. You ever been in that? I have. Crazy enough, because they're on this astrology kick. It was a Taurus man. Two Taurus men to me are two ways. They're either extremely crazy and cute, or all nice looking, like real cute, and all together, stable. Either or. And my ex was like that. I'm not even gonna go into all that, but he was real cute. But the guy he would make these, he would act like him, weird sounds. He screamed at me. He would like veins in his eyes, and to the point where I put a restraining order on his ass. I could not stand him anymore. Tanisha, you will get to that point. Let it get you there. Let him keep bitching at you. Let him keep putting you ain't do nothing wrong. You know you didn't do nothing wrong. Don't allow no man or woman to manipulate you, and you already know better. You know you said it. You said it. You said what you needed to say. You told us. But he's just wants to take he's stressed because the cops are after his ass. He's stressed because thousands of people have this book that Sybil put out exposing what's going on over there. People are leaving left and right. Another girl just left like 2 days ago. Honor, she was there. She's gone. People keep leaving. His little shit is breaking down now. His ass going to be on. He can't have his little kingdom. People slaved around. Let this happen. Let it break you, baby, until you get your mind right.
Yeah, they hung up in our face.
You gonna sit there and not say nothing?
I just have a thing about being on live. I just feel like people be watching me, and I get very uncomfortable with that.
So what? That's
get,
what
like,
your job
cracked
is.
up,
Your job,
like,
your job, your job is to inspire the public and inspire people. You live in your life to inspire us. Anybody that touches you, you're supposed to be inspiring people. You're not supposed to be sitting here like being shy in front of these people. That make me look crazy. It make me look like I'm abusing you, or you don't have a mind of your own. You making yourself look crazy and making me look crazy. Come on, man. Talk to the people, let them know the situation. Because I'm trying to clear up with people what's really going on. Like, they think I'm keeping you from this.
Very sane. It's the Wi-Fi.
Fuck. How am I not coming down on you? How am I kind of is? You like people putting that shit out about me? You like going out and out? You like the police pulling up on us, telling us to come investigate us and all that? You like how people think about me? You think that? Do you think what people think about me is true?
I do.
So why don't you defend me right now? Because at the end of the day, the way you explained it was not cool. It wasn't cool. It was like it was like you sad, like blah, like whatever. I always tell y'all, I'll tell all of y'all, like, if y'all want to go, go. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's being held against their will here. Like, y'all here. Let the people know you here because you want to be here. Like, and I can't get rid of you. You come back.
I believe partially of that, but another part of that we learned with Sybil's book, How to Get Out of a Cult. She was there. She said it's not that easy for them to leave. They put money in when they come. So, dude, give her money, and also give her passport, because we know y'all ain't in the United States. Give her money, give her the passport. Y'all got to read that book. Y'all got to get into that book. She tried to leave before, right? She left. She escaped. She ran off. And when she came back, guess what he did to her? He beat her up. He beat her up. Y'all got to read that book. He beat her up when she came back, because she ain't have nowhere else to go. She didn't have nowhere to stay. She did not have any money. I was one of the people like, just leave. And I say it still. Excuse me. But it's not that simple, because he has the passport. And you're scared. All of them, they do whatever he say because they're scared, and they're brainwashed. They allow themselves for that. So you scared that he might beat you up. They all turn. I showed y'all. Check that video out I showed y'all of Joy leaving the cult. She had videotaped it, how weird they was. They was following her around. They was all screaming at her at once. They was in a circle. It was weird. Evil like. Baby, I'm so sorry for you, Tanisha. Tanisha, you gonna get out of this.
Tell the people what happened with your son. Cause it's making me look bad. I guess I gotta take the. I don't know.
So when I first got here, when I first wanted to join Carbonation, I thought I had an issue with my Babylon child father with keeping him and taking him when I came here, because I didn't communicate with him, I didn't talk to him, so I thought that it would be a problem if I took him with me, and so I just left him with my Babylon aunt, and then come to find out, my Babylon child father.
Just say biological. Biological.
And you know what? Stop it again. This is that type of video. Sorry, guys, but we have to break this down. You can't. He always say Babylon. Everybody's Babylon. He got them saying Babylon. But because the police knocking at his door now the cops watching his ass, and he keeps getting locked up every country he goes to. They're sick of it. Because they're watching him, that's why he just says, say biological. Because now you now what about, you know what I'm saying? You scared now. But you are the one that got them saying Babylon. You are the one that's telling your business online, dummy. Oh no, I just rewinded. Hold up, y'all. Damn it. Alright, let's see. I think it was here.
And Aya's situation, they not giving her son at all. So it is what it is. But you tell the people that so that they can understand what's the circumstance. And I'm not telling you to leave your kids, and then I'm not making you not be with your kids, because it seems like you're not being able to be with your kids, and I'm keeping that from you, and you're sad about that. And I'm not having that narrative about me, because that's not the truth. I just want people to know the truth. The truth is, I'm not keeping you here, and am I keeping you here against your will? No. Do not try to tell you how to leave all the time. You read Sybil's book. What did it say in there? I'm telling people to leave all the time. Like, yo, bounce, get out of here. People like, nah, Baba, I don't want to go. I love you, da 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 da. Y'all be wanting to stay here. Like, I tell y'all to leave all the time. Like, yo, if it ain't going to work for you, go, man. Like, go. Go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes y'all walk down the block.
And come back.
And come right back and call me. How many times you left and called me when you was down the block? You'll go to the Starbucks.
I've had moments. I do want to be here because I had a lot of moments where I wasn't I didn't deal with my triggers right, so I stormed out and I went down the street, but I came back because there's nowhere else to go. Like
there's nowhere else to go.
There's no.
See, when you say stuff like that on live,
now it comes out. I can hear it. Now you're freeing yourself. Her mind, honey, when that mind, that heart can say what the hell it want to say. But when that mind really starts activating and your mind gets to be made up, honey, that's it. That heart will get in line. That as a man thinketh, so is he. You can't change how you feel, but you can change the way you think about how you feel. And that's from The Secret, Rhonda Burns, the book, the Power, the Magic. She got some good ass books. And the other one, that's the Bible. As a man thinketh, so is he. Her mind is changing. You hear how that just blurted out? It's coming out. She even looks beautiful. Like I can see her now. He gonna make sure she was bones. She's gonna start picking up weight because the cops are watching now. Now you feeding them now. Okay, when you feed them the nutrients and they get that protein, that's when and they get the carbs, which is the sugar, the fuel for the brain. Now they're going to be able to untangle and get untangled, detangled. Just watch, they coming. I'ma just hope and believe.
It makes the people think that you feel like you don't have nowhere to go.
There for the dick.
So people be like, "Oh, Malia, well, you could come here." But I understand. You we understand what you're saying, but the people don't understand. If you leave it open-ended like that,
You hear
then they're
that?
gonna
Look at
think
that.
like,
Wait a minute, because this is why we got to do this, guys. Because I'm a seer, and I can break things. I'm my Mercury and Gemini. I am a communicator, so I can understand some things. You see how his mood just changed when she said there was nowhere else to go. Why is that important? Because that scared the shit out of him. You know why? Because he can see that she's starting to fall out of lust and love with your stinking ass. And ain't nothing you can do. Now, I told you, Malia, Tanisha, whatever your real name, Tanisha, I told you, you have his feelings. He has feelings for her. She really got the control. You got it. All she had to say was, I ain't have nowhere else to go. That's why I ain't go nowhere. It's not because I wanted to come back. That's what he wanted to hear. That threw him off. So now he's calming down. Now it's more a little scary ass, scared to lose you. But you gonna get to the point where you gonna not give a care about what he's scared to lose.
oh, she only did because she feel like she don't got nowhere to go. But what you're really saying is what?
That's what she said. What I tell y'all.
This is the only place to come to. This is the only.
This is where you want to be. Period. Like that's it. I mean,
I'm good. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the motherfucking back. Don't nobody else pat your back. What I just tell you? He trying to force her to want his ass. She don't want you, stanky. She's sick of you. You broke her heart too many times. I told y'all before, the one thing man can do to make you really fall out of love, for one, well, I said one thing. Stop listening to you. Don't listen to you. Stop. You got to keep repeating yourself. You told the nigga what it was. He don't hear you though. He don't hear you. Keep doing that. Keep that playing games and mental shit. Keep breaking her heart. That's the one thing you can do. She will not love you, and you can look better than who? Who the best looking man? You can look good all you want to. But you see that, right? He tried to make her say, in a second time, girl, you don't fuck with Tanisha. You was messing with the little weak-minded one. You was messing with the one you manipulated. That was Malia. You gave her that name. Her real name's coming out. Sybil's been calling her name. Y'all got to check out Sybil's page. It's fire. And now Tanisha's here. And she said the second time, after he said all that talk, all that jab, all that mess, it's really nowhere else to go. He said, what? Yes, I don't want you. I'm losing it for you. You don't have the same power, no more. You did too much. And I don't want it anymore. Let's hear the rest, guys.
babe, you got to learn how to talk because when you say stuff, it hurt me.
Ooh.
When you say stuff, they're going to use that shit against me.
Don't get soft now, nigga. You was just
so you
got to
be careful when you say things because these people will take that shit and make it seem like, oh, she's being held hostage if she's held against her. I'm here to clear the rumors up. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't miscommunicate. You can't do that. You got to defend me. You have to tell the truth.
So he could have had her back a little bit when he babe, because they try to charm you, use those intimate words or whatever, words of endearment, terms of endearment, babe. Because first I was telling you in the beginning, he was treating her cold. He was treating her coldly. I felt that. I seen it. And now, babe, because he saw that she don't want you. You losing it. The flames are fizzling away. And she almost melted again. But when he said, I forget, but damn it, she's back where she started. Back where she was going.
People be getting hit in the head with a whole bunch of lies, and then when they see stuff, it makes it seem like the narrative is one way, like, oh, he got them girls over there against their will. Like, what? Like, I be telling y'all to get the fuck out of here all the time. All the time.
So they trying to hit him with sex trafficking charges.
Y'all come back because y'all want to be here, period. Like,
that's what I hear anyway, from what he's saying.
You gotta let the people know that so they know, like, oh, stay straight, because if not, it really make me look like on some weirdo shit, like I'm trying to hold you here. Like, you know how many women is in my inbox? I don't gotta hold no woman here. Like, I love you. Like, everybody, the world knows I love Malia. But don't ever
Oh,
get it
please.
twisted.
That makes
You know what I'm
someone
saying? Like, I
afraid.
ain't no nigga that be holding no women hostage. For what? For what? You gonna stay here. You staying right. Where you going? You want the fuck out. What I look like? Is that my style? Is that me? What I look like? Why Star left? Why Sybil left? Why all these women left?
Because they don't want you.
They wanted to leave. Did I hope they left? They bounced. So I feel when you say like I don't feel like I have nowhere to go, these people start to think like, oh Malia, you can come stay with me, you can come be with me. Like she's not saying it like that. Explain to them what you mean when you say that. Like, yo, I want to be here with Baba.
Oh,
There's
don't try
nothing
to
else
talk her
for
out
me.
of it. He talks
Like
so
he's the
fast,
only
but you
man
ain't
for me.
fast
That's what
enough
you
for
really
me. You
trying to
don't.
say. But the people hear something else. Like you heard that, you heard that, and they're gonna use that against me. Play that, clip that up, send it to the police. When they make their claim,
They should.
police looking at me like I'm human trafficking. You've been with us, police running down on some false accusation type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like getting locked up in Hawaii. What happened to us in Panama? Like, come on, man. When are y'all people gonna know the truth?
That's it. We know the
It's
truth.
either you my wife and you gonna defend me, or you gonna be my enemy secretly. Because it's either or. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to clear my name and let the people know the fucking truth about the circumstances. It's not fair to me. I usually don't give a fuck what people think about me and let them think what they think. But I'm in a mode right now where I'm opening up my heart and telling people the actual truth about the matter of what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it make me look like the bad guy.
You
You
make
know,
you
I
look
like
like
being a
that.
bad guy to Batman. They don't like me or well. But what I won't do is you think I'm a pedophile. You think I'm hard when I'm dancing with my child. You think that
Hey, Nature Boy. Let me tell you again. You set your stupid ass on live and said, and I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. I seen it and I played the video so you can see it. He laid in bed with his woman, his baby mom, naked after having sex with his son right on the bed, and he let his son touch his dick. That's what you said, you freak. You also said that you let the dog lick your balls and it felt good. That's what you said, nigga. You said it. Be mad at yourself. Malia didn't say it. No one said it but you. So the police, as soon as somebody send that to them, they're not going to say Malia. No one told them that, nigga. You told everybody that. You said it out of your mouth. So if people, I'm not calling you a pedophile over your daughter. I'm thinking you a little pedophile over the comments you made about your own son touching your dick after you had sex with his mother while y'all lay naked. A boy you let touch your dick. A girl, anything is bad. And you were in porn. And you were in gay porn. You made yourself look bad.
I'm holding these women against they will. What the fuck?
How long is this video?
What kind of
Damn.
weirdo shit is that? Y'all call in and talk to her, man.
Let me put the call down. Yeah, good. Somebody's gonna
A lot
call.
of callers, man. Y'all call in and talk to Malia, man.
All right, let's pull through.
I think you're gonna have.
Let's get the call because this is long. Okay, here's a call. Are y'all enjoying this video? Say yeah. It's like,
Hi, everyone. Can y'all hear me okay?
this is
We
actually
can
not
hear you.
old. Asafa,
Well,
I hope
I'm
I'm saying your
calling
name
for
right.
Malia because
This
at
is
first,
actually today.
I felt
Oh,
the
I
way
didn't
I
mean to
felt
turn it
about
off.
carbonation and all that stuff, but Malia really like showed herself after the fight. Like when she was all like, I fucking love you. Like, that was like some real woman. Like, she really showed her soul. And I feel like that's the way Nana should have acted in that moment. And also, like, I don't know, she's young, but she really showed like how much of an old soul she is. And I also want to say, Baba G, I think her answer to the question was a good one. She didn't make you, she just, you can see that maybe she misses her son, but I think everybody in the audience gathered from it that it was her choice to leave. Like, everybody is very aware by now that everything they do is their own choice. So, Baba G, I don't think you have nothing to worry about with that.
I just want people to know me for who I am and not the narrative that they keep putting out about me.
I think I really do think that's clear. Like, everybody knows by now, like, Malia, whether, you know, it was the right or wrong decision, everybody knows that you did that yourself. Like, that's all y'all teach. Everything, like, it's yourself. But I just want to say, Malia, you looking real good in that hot pink. And I don't know, like, everybody can, you don't articulate yourself the best, and we all know that, but I think everybody can feel you. Even like when you don't say anything, everybody can see it all over your face. Or I think people can really feel your soul, and that's why you have a lot of supporters now, because everyone just can really see you for who you are when you're not even trying.
Now I made a mistake. And now I did lose that fight because she fought. She has a lot of supporters now because Nana gave her power away. Period.
No, I'm not on Malia's side just because she won the fight. I like her the way she handled it.
Because she should have never fought, and that's what she gave her power away. Period. She played herself. Told her not to do it. She want to do it. I said, all right, well, fuck it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty much just on how, like, mature she was. And like, Nana was like, you a baby soul, but it wouldn't you want to be a pure soul? Like, I feel like Malia is a baby soul. Like, I remember before she came, y'all was saying she don't have that many demons and all this stuff, but like, I do believe that to be true. I think Malia does have a baby soul. I feel like she hasn't been, I don't know, she don't have that much, maybe she don't have that much weight on her shoulders through life, but I do see her having a pure heart. Even though you left your child, and a lot of people don't agree with that, it just is what it is. But what you are showing now, it's like,
not too late, though.
I see like bright colors coming from you. And Babaji, I know you love that. And I just feel like when she got sad with her son,
fuck him.
Like, that's a natural human feeling. I feel like in that moment, you should give her some love and affection. And like the woman, that I feel like in that moment, y'all could have built some trust there. Cause like, we can hear y'all kind of instigating in the background, but I just feel like love was needed in that moment. And I honestly don't have the answers. You know, y'all don't have to take my advice, but this is just what I see from face value. And I don't know, Malia, it's just something about you. I feel for you. Not saying like I feel bad. I feel like, yeah, you are where you want to be. That's good. But I'm saying, like, you show yourself without even trying. And that's really the beauty of it. And that's why I feel like there's a lot of supporters. Not because, you know, you may have won the fight or anything, but because of what you did afterwards, you really were the bigger person. And that's what a chiefess should be. And I know you already got your chiefess, you know, she's been there the long haul, but Malia really got that maturity. And but I think that's from her old soul. But that's what I want to say. I don't know if it's an old soul or a baby soul, but we love you.
She's shaking her
and
head.
That's it. We
Because
love.
I'm scared of her. I'm scared he might beat her up just because somebody else sees the good in her. And you see them in the background. They're like the girl said, instigating, being jealous. And that girl is weird. She's looking at him. These women are worshiping this man. This is terrible, guys. This is horrible. I want her to get out of this situation. She got to go home to her child. There's still time. The baby's still young. You're still young. You can really start over, start from where you at, and just take this as a lesson. Just go back, leave. That is crazy.
All of y'all. We want the best for all of y'all.
What's that doing? Not you. You sitting right there. Come on. gotta like push it on space.
Hello.
Yep.
I just wanted to say, Malia, you don't have to look so sad. I understand that,
My
you
rest.
know,
That's it.
right, but on your face, like I understand
Don't
what
say that. You're gonna get her
Babaji
in
is
trouble.
saying in terms of the way it's perceived. You just look so lost, like, you know, the deer caught in the headlights, like I don't know what to say, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Function.
When
This
you're
is dumb.
emotional, it's
This is what bugs me. These are grown ass adults calling in. The younger person, the younger voice had more wisdom this one than this one. You don't understand, dummy caller. You don't understand why she looks like that for you to have to say that. The and she said everything right, and she's getting jumped on. Malia, Tanisha. Do you really want to be with a man that's going to go with the other women and bully you? Think about it. Bully you, defend them. You beat the girl up that wanted to fight you. She wanted to fight you and you beat her up and he's still defending her. But when she leaves, he wants you to be the one to love him up and hurt me so he don't have to feel no type of pain. But he's putting you through all of that pain.
understood by everyone. So you can go ahead and say what it is you feel and what it really is.
Cannot.
Everybody
Shut
knows that,
up. You're
you know,
stupid.
you're a
You're
grown
old.
woman, you
Old and
know,
dumb.
you came on your own, you know, you laid down and made your son on your own. You know, you made all the choices you made on your own. Nobody made you do those things. So you know, you can be strong and say that, whatever it is.
She can't
Don't be
say it.
afraid. I know you said you get nervous. A lot of people get nervous in front of people or talking, you know, on camera and stuff like that. But, you know, just express yourself, you know, to the best of your ability. And, you know, he's asking to
So he can
be,
beat her up
you know,
when the cameras go
defended,
off.
like to make sure, you know,
Dummy.
you're riding for him. And that's, you know, that's your chief, that's your God or whatever. So you know, you want to make sure that you know, express yourself to the fullest.
Sit,
Say,
get
I know
off the
you probably
phone.
didn't want to piggyback on what Aya said or say exactly what she said because you didn't want to seem like you were just saying that because she said it. But if that's how you feel, like, you know, if you send your son or you want your son to see your teachings as well or to learn what you've learned, or, you know, it's okay to miss your son. It's okay to love him and miss him. But at the same time, you're there with your family. You're there, you know, where you want to be. So you have to defend them and hold it down for them as well. I mean, you know, I think that's important too.
I
So
think you're dumb, and I hope you get
that's
this
about it.
live
You
so you
guys are
can hear me tell
beautiful.
you
You have
that.
a beautiful family, a
Come
beautiful
talk to
foundation,
me.
and I love myself.
You
I
do
love
not.
myself, man. I love you. Peace.
Hmm. Peace.
And you love
Thank you
anybody,
for calling.
bitch chief. Anybody that kiss all over your behind, you love them.
What's good, G?
What's up, man?
Man, can we get a smile in this motherfucker, man?
Yeah, I know.
Malia, baby, you gotta smile. Don't let these folk do you like that.
You know what's
Yeah, I know.
retarded?
At the end of
I cannot stand a dumb, retarded man either. You know what's retarded? When he says to her to smile, and you got this guy right there that be tell you into your face, tell everybody that he will beat you up. So he beats her up. He's just told everybody that the cops are watching him. And why would you aggravate it? Why would you get on the line, you dumbass, and tell her to smile when she's trying every way she can? It's hard to smile when you sitting by a guy that you're afraid of, for one. But this is black people. We got to do better mentally do better, because this is retarded. I'm sick of seeing overgrown adults with no sense. It's an embarrassment.
the day, she missing her son, bro. And we gotta understand that, though. You feel me? That's natural. She see you with
Okay,
your
thank you.
kids, with that beautiful young baby you got. She gonna feel that.
Thank
She's still
you.
a human. We can't treat her like a robot. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Baba G, you know that, man. I mean, but it's good to see you done changed. It's good to see you. Hold on, say it again, big dog.
Who treating her like a robot?
I just feel like everybody treating her like a robot. Like she can't, like Shada can't be herself. She can't. If she smile too much, it's too much. If she frowns, she need to smile. If she smile, need to frown. Like damn, let her be herself. But at the end of the day, she deserves that love, man. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, big dog, and I love you to death. But if I love myself, I ain't beating on myself. Let me tell you something else too. You know what I learned? I've been with my girl 17 years. She born April 22nd, around the same time as you. You know what I learned with her, big dog? Can you hear me?
What's that?
Can you hear me? You know what I learned? Calling her bitches and hoes ain't cool. Because she me. If I down her, that's me. You understand what I'm talking about? So if you beating on that girl, fam, you not right. If you beating on them girl, brother, you not right, brother. I got love for you. But the Bible say, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his?
And he still talk. And I apologize because he did say
I
that.
already explained that, man. I'm not going into beating and
He
all
cuts
that.
everybody
You know
off
what I mean?
that's speaking truth.
I'm cool,
Because
brother.
he don't
Like,
want them
I
to
see I'm not going to be
he wants to
understood
keep
by
them
everybody.
manipulated.
I'm going to open up another live. We're going to do one more, and then I'm
No,
going to
you're
go
not.
over
I
to
hope
the
this is
interview I'm
over.
doing today.
I'm riding for mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, especially if I know the black man is public enemy number one. I'm gonna ride for my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, where's the loyalty? Where the honor? Where the honor? Fuck that. Like, we in public. Like, these people be talking dirty about me, calling me a pedophile.
You are one.
Saying I'm a woman beater. Like, I be abusing women. I'm fucking up kids and all this shit. Like. And you know that's none of that's true. So when we get on this internet, you can't add nothing to that. You feel me? You can't do that. You supposed to be my lady, my nigga. You supposed to be riding for me. Fuck being nervous. Period.
He's stressed out and taking all that out on her. Period. It's her turn to be bullied. Because he likes women around, I'm telling you, so he can take his anger out on. He is a true abuser. He is an abusive man. Abusive physically. Police, I hope you hear. He's a physically abusive man, and I hope you watch every video of him being bestiality, those pedophilic videos, all of that. Watch it. And because he will, you know why? Because he refuses to do the right thing. People like that, throw them away. Throw them the fuck away. Get them out of our way. Get them out of our community.
Fuck being nervous. I don't. Being nervous. What?
Hey Chief, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I see your family is looking very, very good. I see you taking good care of them, and you're a true man for that. Because most men wouldn't do that.
I appreciate you for that, Queen, for saying.
And I just want to talk back a
Wow,
little.
world, this man take good care of us. He put us in the best homes. He makes sure that we got the best of everything. He always take care. He always inspire our mind. He always lifts me up. He always makes sure that when I'm down and I'm in my demons, he talked me out of it. He been a guy for me. He's like a father to me. I would love to hear these women around me to talk to me and tell the world what I do for them. As many people tear me down, I would love to hear pick me up and be like you doing. You feel me? This is my wife. This woman be up under me and to get on these cameras and shut down and get all sad in front of these people, make me look crazy. That shit ain't cool, man. I'm hurt by that.
But one thing I have seen, I think they're intimidated of you. To be honest with you,
and that's the thing. No, stop. They are not intimidated, man. See, that's the narrative that comes across when they do that. Yo, she is not intimidated by me. Yo, these women be wilding. They be wilding. Yo, hold on. I know I got a strong personality online, bruh. But, bruh, they are not intimidated by me, bruh. These women be wilding on their own, bruh. They be doing their own thing. Is that I come across and that's when I gotta get clear to the world. Like, y'all need to know the truth. Like, these women do what the fuck they want to do. I be trying to have order in my home, but no one is intimidated by me. That's the thing, bruh,
he mad. She
and I
so bad.
understand that. And like you said, that is your house. You make the rules and you want it to go as planned. And I understand that.
Bro, you
But,
were about me.
sir,
I make my own choices, and no,
Ain't
some
nobody intimidated by me. That
yeah,
shit, bro. Like,
yeah. Can I
bro,
talk to Malia, please, sir? Is that okay, Chief? Hey, Malia.
is that
what's your
okay?
question?
Stop talking to me like that. You see, that's the shit, and you my enemy too. You keep doing me like this, bro. Like, stop doing that to me, please, ma'am.
Okay, tell
You
me
see
what
how
I'm
you
doing.
just did
He
that to
going
I
me?
crazy.
correct it.
We gotta kill that narrative, man. That's not real, and that's what I'm online to do. I'm here to kill the narrative about me, man. I'm not who y'all think I am.
Yes,
Well,
you are.
tell me, how do you want me to address you, sir?
Bruh, you could be like, let me talk to Malia real quick. Or is she right there? Ask her a question. Simple as
Okay.
that. You say, can I talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that okay? Like that's a narrative that's been put out there
Okay.
about me that I'm trying to kill, bro. And that hurt. It hurts.
Okay. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
stop
hurting
doing
you when
that,
you go
Chief.
to
I
jail
promise.
playing
Malia,
cards.
how are you? And
I'm
you look
good.
so beautiful, girl. You are beautiful. I'm
You
gonna
great.
piggyback on what the last caller said about your son. Um, and I know you miss him deeply. But have you ever thought about how he's gonna feel when he gets older and said, "Well, my mama could have been here, but she wasn't." How do you think he would feel about that?
Well, that's why I'm making a portfolio online of
That's why
the
you going
of
home.
what I'm doing. My videos gonna show what I'm doing, so he's not be upset at what I'm doing.
That's more
Proud
the
of me.
reason why you can't be shy. And you can't be shy when you talking
Shut
to the world
up.
because you're a
Nobody's.
leader of the world. And for him to be proud of you, you gonna have to do your thing.
Right.
Imagine if this live and be like, oh, she ain't look too
Right,
good.
because Malia, I'm a mother of three. I have a 19-year-old, I have an 18-year-old, and I have a 15-year-old. So I know for a fact that it was very, very hard for you to just walk away from your son. And it's okay to miss him, but just remember you're on a mission. You're not only doing this for him, but you're doing this for yourself.
She ain't
And
doing it
it's
for him.
always okay to miss him. I mean, if you could just talk to him and let him know, hey, mom is here. I love you. I'm gonna support you. If I'm 100, 1,000 miles across the world, just know I'm thinking of you. And just let him know you love him. And it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to cry. Because by crying, you letting it out.
She can't cry.
I,
And
I
just
I definitely do miss him. Like I've it's been multiple occasions where my sisters tried to help me get him, um, and it didn't work. It just didn't work because my Babylon family, they have him and they don't want to give him up to me, and so it's a situation. It's a situation where it's like they've got custody over him now, and they don't want me to get him, and so that situation, I love
She
him.
don't know what to
He's in a
say.
good situation. He's in a
mhm,
good. He's been taken care of. He's sheltered, food, clothes. He's in a good place, and so I'm just gonna let everything work.
right. Can I tell y'all my story? Is that okay, Chief?
No.
No, it's not. Just
No.
because you did that, like, no, it's not.
He's
I'm
sweating
not fucking
bullets.
with y'all no more. Y'all like, yo,
He's scared the
I
cops
can't,
listen.
I can't. Like, I'm telling these people, like, yo, like, no,
They watching you,
no,
Chief.
it's over. That's it. That's crazy. I just told you not to do that. Since she did it again, I'm like, I just told her not to
He
do
don't want to
that.
look like he's holding him hostage. Or they in a cult.
Oh my God. I know you trying, but you got to do it. It ain't about trying. This is the time. This is your moment. It's what you came here for.
It is, and I feel like I represent. I feel like the women that are chosen and is desiring to take their spiritual journey. I feel like I'm the face for those women because I did leave my Babylon son for this mission because this is something I wanted to do. This is something I wanted to do for my life because I wanted to be better. I wanted to think outside of, the Babylon world and what's going on and the lies. I wanted to live true. And so to live truth, I had to do things that wasn't. So I made it for myself. Baba has only supported me. That is supporting me through that.
You sound very, very
On
trained.
taking care of me. Got shelter for me, food, clothes, taking care of me. And so for you to bash him, give me sleep.
Hello.
Bash him and it's not right because of how I'm portraying right now. That
Somebody
I
on the
can't
phone.
speak. Yep. Peace.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I think honestly, I get where you're coming from, and I get that you're missing your son. But I think, and hi, Chief. I think where Baba G is coming from is you're his woman. You chose that lifestyle, so defend it and stand in your truth
She is defending
without him
it.
having to coach you. Because when he
Yeah,
has to
I
basically
definitely
empower yourself and empower him.
Gaslighting her.
It is
That's
gaslighting.
crazy, right?
I understand that. I
You think
have to. I understand that. It's just with me. Sometimes I get hacked up in my thoughts and I start to overthink, and I feel that what I'm gonna say is not good enough, so I start to shut myself down. But I need to learn how to trust in, my speaking ability and the way that I communicate and
Yeah,
trust. It's going to be effective, and have people
right.
that. So it has nothing to do about. It has everything to do with me learning and effectively communicating myself, so you can understand me.
Can somebody explain to me what gaslighting is? Because people
What
say
you're
I'm.
doing is gaslighting. Because I know you probably are listening. Gaslighting. You're gaslighting her. You in the caller. You're gaslighting too. Y'all are both. You guys are making her blame herself. It's her fault. She's not speaking, communicating effectively. The woman said it perfectly. It's nothing more perfect. No other perfect way to say my Babylon. They won't let me have him. I tried. I mean, what more can you say? Because you're so scared the cops are listening. You even get mad with the callers. That's as they know they doing what they normally do, what you require them to do. But because you're nervous, now you mad with them. Gaslighting is making her feel that she's doing something wrong when she's really doing something right. That's my definition. The caller, you just as bad because you helping the bullshit. You helping him trying to think of a way to manipulate the thing so that the cops that's listening won't think that this is a cult. But they looking at all the other videos, dude. The other videos where you didn't think they were listening, where you were freely talking in the cult language. That's what they're looking at too. Don't forget. And there's millions of them out here. Hours.
I'm gaslighting her.
Is
Can
that
y'all?
like my
Gaslighting is basically provoking a reaction out of somebody, pretending as if
As like you're doing, caller.
like
Like,
you don't know what their real issue is.
all right, well, give me an example of gaslighting. I would like to know. Like,
Well, I don't think you're gaslighting, but say for example,
That's gaslighting.
somebody kicks you in the knee and you're like, well, I didn't even kick you that hard, or basically trying to make it seem like it's not as severe as what it is.
okay, yeah, that's definitely not what I'm.
I think what you just want her to be able to stand up for herself without you looking like the bad guy. You weren't the one that forced her to leave everything behind.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
So I think that's pretty much it. Like you said, Malia, you're the face for women, so you have to be able to stand in your truth and show people why you're
They're
doing this.
making her feel
Don't
like she
shell
did
up.
something wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. So this is
Don't be
terrible.
afraid. Just you have to, if you believe in what you're doing, stand up for it.
yes. I
She gonna
understand.
stand. She done
This is
stood.
that's something I have to come into this lifetime. Being out
She
on
don't even know what
stage
the
and
hell she did to
learning to
you.
effectively communicate myself get the
Right.
when I do that.
Because it comes across, when you don't do that, it comes across as if he's forcing you to do there, or he's keeping you
Right.
And that's
away from your child.
at all.
So say that's what it is. Tell people that without him having to tell you to tell people that. Like,
Right.
Because
let them know that this was your decision to make.
right, because now when I defend myself, it seems like I guess I'm gaslighting. But I
Right.
can't sit here and let motherfuckers keep creating this narrative about me. Like, yo, they got me fucked up. Like, no, this is not what's going down. Like, no,
Right.
it's
Because
not
you're
fair.
honest about your lifestyle. Either take it or leave it. That's honestly what it is.
It's not fair. It's not fair. You're not doing me right, and I can't just sit here and not. Like, usually I'll be like, fuck them, let them think whatever they want to think.
But it's
But
like they've been portraying you as this bad person already, and it's like, why would you sit here and allow for you to look like I'm manipulating you
Right.
when you
Exactly.
fact that this is what you chose to do with your life.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be that person. So that's why I'm pushing through to like talk.
right, but I also know Malia. I know she struggles with talking, but
No,
the
she don't.
public
All
will
right, guys, I'm
use
about to cut
whatever
this
against
now.
you.
It's redundant. Thank y'all. Please, again, this is not monetized. I didn't cuss so much in this video. Before we roll, it's one thing I do want to show y'all. Sybil. I want to show y'all Sybil, and what not the whole video, because I'm about to fall asleep, but this is why he's scared, because Miss Beauty, and I think it was a gift. It was like purposed for her to go there, because she's smart. She's a smart woman, had a great job. I think she said she was making over 500K. I might be 50K or so. I don't 500K. It was a lot of money per year. But she left, and now the cops are looking for his ass. The cops knocked on the door. It's not just because of her, but because other people have always called the cops on him. It's not because they're just bullying. He says things that scare the living daylights out of people. So let's take a look at Sybil. Just not the whole thing, but let's hear her purpose in all this, so you have an idea. See how pretty she is? She was there. Let's listen what she got to say.
And I haven't been on at all. So it's been a couple of wow, it's been a minute, right? It's been a minute. It's been a good minute though. It's been a good minute. You guys have not seen me, and I haven't been on at all. The last time you saw me, I was a member of a group called Carbonation, and as you guys know, I was very much a member and promoted, and you guys learned everything that I was learning. I taught you. I went live, a lot of things that I had to say, amazing about the group at the time. And as I was there were some things that developed that let me realize that I had to get out. And so where I've been at this time, right, for the past couple of months, I would say, is healing through that journey, taking the time I needed for myself. Your life is not some game that you can just sort of work through or have in public for people to scrutinize and touch and be a part of. There's parts of your journey that are sacred. There's parts of your journey that have to be held within. So, hi to everybody. Hey. We're going to get right to it. Many don't know why I am no longer with Carbonation. Not even the Carbonation members know why I am no longer with Carbonation. Baba G, Nature Boy, Eligio has never told them. And I'm sure he hasn't told them specifically for a reason. And so all that's going to be demystified today. Okay. I see all of you that have sent me all the comments, all the messages, all the beautiful concerns, checking in. and making sure that I'm good. I appreciate that. So, I've seen all the real ones really, and that's really touched my heart. So I'm thankful for that. And Tia speaks, we know. Okay. Now, there have been many people who've had a lot of things to say. And obviously, even before I joined Carbonation, there were a lot of things that I heard that I ignored, a lot of things that people told me, a lot of messages that people sent me that I chose to disregard. And I chose to follow myself and do what I wanted to do and to be a part of what I thought was my soul tribe at the time. During my time there, I quickly discovered that it's simply not. It's not what you think. Carbonation is not anything that they portray to be. Everything about it is fake. Everything about it is a script, if you will, of Baba G's mind. That's what you get to see. And that's all you're ever going to see is his life, his mind through every single person there. In order to be a part of Carbonation, you do have to give up yourself. You have to give up your entire identity, who you are, including your soul, your spirit, and everything you are. And he tells you, which he will tell you as he's here, he will tell you that your soul and your mind and your spirit belongs to him, and that is his teachings. And in order to be in Carbonation, you have to want to be him, okay? And in order to be in Carbonation, your sole purpose has to be him. The purpose of Carbonation is to fulfill the mission of Babaji, okay? That is the mission, is Babaji. There is knowledge and information that you're getting, and this knowledge is knowledge that has been existing. This isn't new knowledge. This is regurgitated knowledge that the 5 sciences that he has combined, and he has spoken about it and simplified it for us in a way that we can understand it, which is how he got me to fully come into understanding or even recognizing him as a teacher or someone that I wanted to learn from because of the 5 sciences. Upon arrival at Carbonation, I did receive an intro packet, and the intro packet includes nothing but YouTube of Bruce Lipton's and clips and videos and movies from, white scholars and people who are teaching about epigenetics, biology, what the bleep, sorry about that, guys. My phone just rang. I thought I put that thing on Do Not Disturb. Ooh, there's some disturbance. Somebody don't want me to speak, but it's not going to happen today, okay? I will not be silenced. So you can say whatever you like, but you will watch and you will hear what I have to say, and my voice will be heard everywhere. And this is for you to understand exactly what this whole Carbonation illusion is. This is a play of what's happening, obviously playing out in Babaji's simulation for you to see as entertainment, as he calls it. But in the process of him entertaining you, people's lives are literally being destroyed. People's lives are in danger. Families are being broken. People are fighting. It's nothing but violence. Violence is the number one thing that's promoted in Carbonation. There is no mission other than to be worshiping Babaji. That is the only mission of Carbonation. If you're not there to worship, be like him, or to become your higher self, then you have no purpose, right? Your whole purpose there is to take on his spirit, right? And so that brings me to Nana. Nana is one of the people who embodies Babaji's spirit the most. And that's due to obviously them being together the longest. And as he teaches, when you have sex with someone and you are, sharing your DNA with them, they start to take on your DNA, and your soul print starts to change, and it will change your body and who you are. So as Nana has been taking on his energy, she has become aggressive. Well, she was before. She's not right now. Before this new persona that she has put on, which is completely not who she is. She's completely suppressing herself. She's completely numbing herself. She's putting on a game face right now, pretending to be something that she's not. And this calm, docile puppet, now bisexual type of, you know, about that life type of chick and all this other stuff. But that's not for me to display or to whatever. You have enough entertainment with that to watch their lives. So you can go on that. But what I want to speak about is my relationship with Nana personally. And how much she inspired me. And one of the main reasons why I went to Carbonation. She's a very powerful woman. I don't see that in her now, but that is one of the main reasons why I went to Carbonation. As you all know, Babaji and told everyone, including myself, that he wanted me to be his wife and that I would be his wife alongside Nana. And that, you know, that was the purpose of him having me there and to have the mission and to promote that. And he wanted to slowly work Nana in to having me as a wife until she was accepting polygamy, because when she had first got there, she was all about monogamy. As you know, they flip-flop and go back and forth depending on the weather of monogamy or polygamous relationships, right? So I went there to seek knowledge, though, for me. So I said to him, you know what? I don't want any of that. I don't want to be a wife. I want to come in as a student. I want to learn everything. I want to understand Nana. I want her to embrace me. And I want her to accept me as a wife if that were going to be the case at all. He wanted to get us really close, and to sort of manipulate the situation that, you know, Nana and I would come together and that we would decide on our own. I see that he has supposedly accomplished that mission to get Nana to be in a polygamous relationship, or that's what they're showing us. But if I know things the way I know things, I would say it's just for you know, entertainment. It's all entertainment. We're all here to be entertained. You know, the one thing that's not going to be said to you before you go to Carbonation, which I'm going to tell you, and that'll let you know how much this is so just not authentic. It's not about spirituality. This is not about having a spiritual journey. This is really about collecting souls. And Babaji has said this to you before, that he's here to collect souls, and not in the way that you would think. Okay, this is not a game at all. This is not a safe man at all. And the people who are there right now, their soul, their very souls are what's being fed off of. As he tells you, he owns your soul. He owns your womb. Your womb belongs to Carbonation. Your soul belongs to Carbonation. Your whole life belongs to Carbonation. And you know, you have to denounce your family, denounce your friends. As you all know, you can't speak to anybody on the outside. I had a dying grandmother in a dying bed, and he told me to let the dead bury the dead, right? When I told him my grandmother was in the hospital. Now, I'm gonna get back to what the group doesn't know, right? But I want to just give you a little bit of what's behind, right? What's actually boiling here. That this is not something that you play with, right? You think that this is all about polygamy. You're going to be whoop whoop in the tropics. You're going to be in nature. You're going to be eating fruit. You're going to be eating organic food. You're going to be living your best life. That's what's portrayed, right? And hold on one second on my other that's what's being portrayed. So I want you to know that, but that's not actually what's really transpiring, sure, right? When you get to Carbonation, one of the first things you have to do is give up your, obviously, you know, your family and your friends and anything you've ever known. You give up your credit cards, your bank account, your social security number, your credit score, okay, on site. This is on site. So imagine my shock. Okay, I get there like, oh, peace to the gods, I love myself, woo, woo, woo. You know, the whole thing, right? Just hype and just thinking it's about to be a movie, right? It was more like a fucking nightmare, okay? More like a fucking nightmare, okay? You know, I have seen some of the other people, you know, Star, Natiri, Shaka, Azine. There have been a few people who have freed themselves and they've gotten a way to get out. You know, Baba G has been calling me for the past couple of weeks. Nana has been calling me. They miss me. They want me to come back. He loves me. Come back. You're my wife. I love you, Earth. You know, where you been? I miss you so much. Do you miss me? Whoop, 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 whoop. That whole thing, right? I can show you all the texts and all the whatever, but that doesn't even matter. Him wanting me is a given. Who wouldn't, right? Here's what I know. If you ever in your life think that you could have a woman like me in your presence ever again to be any sort of bowing down or honoring to you, you got me all the way fucked up. Okay? I want you to understand what you're looking at right here is your reflection. This is the reflection of you, of yourself, telling you it's a wrap. That it's over. Your little game that you're playing with people's lives, it's a wrap. It's over. Okay? This is no longer something that you're going to be allowed to just do. Have sex slaves as women, abuse Malia, abuse Nana G, abuse that baby, that amazing, beautiful baby who gets caught in the crossfires of your beating up Nana, whooping her ass.
This one right here,
okay? There's no getting around that. I wish I could say it nicely. I wish I could say it softly.
That's why he's so scared.
Okay? I asked you just to see where you was at too with all this. I miss you and I love you. I said, have you stopped beating the shit out of Nana in the name of discipline? Oh, total deflection. Oh, why you gotta bring that into it? I love you. I miss you. Come back. So I already knew it was continuing, meaning no, Nana's still gonna be getting her ass beat as long as she's here. And as he told us many times, her trying to leave him means his baby not being with him. And he said he'd rather kill her. Not once. He didn't say it once. He didn't say it twice. He didn't say it 3 times. He didn't say it 5 times. On a regular basis, Baba G made it very clear to us that he rather Nana dead than to allow her to take his child. Okay? Several, dozens and dozens of times. Probably the whole time I was there, I heard that, right? And that's why you beaten or supposedly beaten the white man out of her, as you would say, while you're beating her. This is what you have to do to discipline your woman. This is what you have to do to get your woman out of the system. This is what you have to do. You have to beat the white man out of her. Oh, I'm willing to talk to anybody, right? But this is the circle, right? And the cycle that you want to keep everybody in. It's the entertainment for you, but this is not entertainment for me. This is serious. This is people's lives that are at risks, okay? People's lives that are literally in danger. You want to do this for entertainment. You want to do this for the views. I am doing this so that that girl who I know he's talking to every day, or going live and feeding and putting his imprints on you and on your mind, putting his spell on you, right? To come and be in carbonation and give him your soul. This is for that girl. I was you, and I'm telling you, you're walking into the devil's mouth, okay? This is Satan moving through carbonation. Carbonation is a prison, which is why they always end up in prison, which was why I ended up in prison. Okay? Because what you're getting is a reflection of Baba G's mind, and everyone there is being imprisoned. And so that's why they will always continue to go to prison. And they will always continue to loop the same motherfucking story of Nana being polygamous, not being polygamous, Nana walling out, leaving because her spirit is strong. Her spirit is strong. That's that New Orleans shit. She got a strong spirit. Nana got fire in her. And it's right now, you know, it's being suppressed. He's beating it out of her. He's beating the shit out of Nana G. I watched this man pin this woman down with his 2 knees on her shoulders. I'm not going to try to talk about that right now because I don't want to get emotional, and I want to really keep this focused. Keep this focused. But I'm telling you right now, Nana, There is no man on this planet, divine, who would destroy the earth. You are the earth. As a woman, you are the womb. You are creation itself. No man has the right to beat you down. That nigga didn't just slap you. He didn't just, give you a little whatever or whatever. Not that it's a little anything. I think verbal abuse is awful. And you ain't no saint, obviously. You pop off, you do this and that. But no one deserves to be beaten down. Okay? Fucking cuffed at the neck. Hanging by the neck. What's that called? When somebody is choke holding you up. Your little 115-pound body, 5'2", with this 270-pound nigga standing at 6'2", cuffing your neck, okay? Holding you up till you're unconscious and body slamming you on the ground, beating you, punching you profusely like a nigga, beating you down helplessly, covering your body, laying there naked on the floor, laying there naked, ripping off all your clothes. Do you understand what that did to my mind? Do you understand that your daughter watched this? Do you understand what? Okay. Let me help you understand something. I thought I went there for carbonation mission, right? But the gag is, subconsciously I was tricked to go there. Why? So that I can let you women know that this is not your home and this is not your place. You don't even have your mind right now. This man is running your mind. You are a slave. You're literally a sex slave. You're literally a sex slave. We know this. How? You literally recycle the women. There's no love there. You've told every single woman there, except for Nana, who you told us that you're pretending so you don't lose your daughter, when you told Malia and all of us in that room that you have to pretend and play the game right now until she comes to her senses and gets into polygamy. You told Malia to be patient and wait for you. Okay, not to be with Python, not to conform to anything else going on. You told Malia, be patient. I'm working on Nana. She gonna come around, right? Because you knew you was gonna beat the shit out of her, right? You was gonna beat her into polygamy. You was gonna beat her into own child, because your child abuse, from what she has had to endure, the watching of it, the beatings, the scars, the hits she's taken in your crossfire with Nana, it's disgusting. And if there was any way that you said, I fucked up, I did some shit, I need to figure this shit out, my mind's not right, I don't know why I keep beating on my woman, my queen, I don't know what it is, this anger, I can't control it inside of me. I don't know what's wrong. It would have been different if you would have just manned up, It would have felt like, man, at least there'll be some type of hope in my mind for Nana. You literally believe you're doing the righteous thing by beating her down. You say that this is what nature teaches. You say that in Islam, they teach in the Quran that you should chastise your wife. Do you know I spoke to a brother from Islam and he said,
they must be flagging her.
Beat him down to a pulp. They practically beat him to death for beating his wife, so that he can know to never touch that woman again. The things that you are doing in carbonation, that he's recruiting. Oh, you see right now is hype. Oh, I'm looking for 20 more wives. Woo, woo, woo. You see this whole polygamy, all this beautiful entertainment at the beach. Those are all scripted. We all used to have to get hype. We all used to have to, you know what they need right now? They need that money. They in the tropics. It's time to get some checks. We need some blood. We need some new credit cards. We need some new banks. We need some new food stamps. We need some new unemployment. We need some new SBA loans to get approved. That's what we need. He don't give a fuck about you. He's going to tell you to leave your child if you have any sort of a father that's involved with your child. He's not worried about not just having a child. It's not about not having your children. The only thing that stops him from taking women who have children is because the fathers who are involved. And he knows those fathers will come to kill him should he take the woman and that child. And so he has gotten himself in so much death from that. So much death threats. Okay, I had this girl, what's her name? This new young girl that I see over there, Honor. Her family calling me. I'm like, yo, what? I wasn't even there. I didn't even meet the girl. How she left her 3 kids. She has a gravely sick son who's like 7 or 8 or 9, something like that. She has a very sick son who she left. She has 3 kids. Who she left behind, and her family had no idea. Her father's calling me like, I'm sorry that, I don't know if you can help me. I'm trying to find my daughter. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks. We don't know if she's dead or alive. We put a missing person out for her. We've been at the cops. We've been everywhere. I'm hearing that she's with this call. Can you please help us? She's not with her 3 kids. She just disappeared. Her car note, she left her car. She left everything behind. She just left. We haven't seen her for 3 weeks. I'm like, yo, like, just use your mind. What man who says he's honoring the earth is going to tell a mother to leave her child? But yet his daughter, he rather kill that Nana before she take his daughter. But you're supposed to leave your child. You leave your child. I witnessed this. I witnessed the abuse that this little girl has to go through. To watch the abuse that her mother is taking. To watch what she's actually experiencing. This is not a game. Carbonation is not some fun little thing. This is a real sex cult. This is a real sex cult. You're going for your soul to be captured so he can be empowered. You don't see how he be like, yeah, I'm feeling real strong. I'm feeling like a gorilla. Because he's a weak bitch ass nigga. And he needs the power of us in our wombs to hold him up. Because he would have been finished without the women there in carbonation. Been finished. You understand me? And now this whole, I'm trying not to go left or right because this whole Sheba and Truth thing that I'm hearing, that's disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing I ever fucking heard. Nana came up with the idea for Sheba to be with the family and to be polygamous. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're taking advice from Nana? That was your best place to be protected and safe with True. You was a dumb blank broad. And I had faith in you, Sheba, of all people, to hold it down. If anything, you was always a sound reason. But once again, what's happening? The spirit of Baba G is taking over Nana. She's whooping your ass too. She beat Malia's ass. She still beat Malia's ass. And I want to apologize to Malia. I want to apologize to Malia for allowing myself to witness such a horrible thing. Because I protected Nana to whoop your ass. I protected her and I was there guarding her and ready to do anything to drop you should you fight against Nana whooping your ass. And then the same day that I'm protecting the Nana from you, the next day, Baba G is beating the shit out of her to a pulp. I'm sitting here protecting you to make sure that Malia doesn't retaliate from you beating her. And who Baba G really wanted to do it. Baba G said that he wanted to be the one to smack the shit out of you, Malia. He wanted to be the one to do it. Everybody told him no. Star was like, nah, don't do it. Don't, she could flip out. Nana was like, no, don't do it. I'll do it. I'll fuck up Malia. Right? Because she tried to escape. She tried to leave. Right? She tried to leave. She took the phone. She ran out because Baba G kept telling her that she's a whore. Okay? Because she has feelings for Pisces and, he doesn't want that and the whole thing. Pice, this brilliant young man, this brilliant, beautiful young man, all of you, beautiful souls. You know, the dark always sucks up the light. Okay? But I don't want to get into, you know, everybody's individual life, because honestly, I just want the best. And that's just getting caught, making myself, you know, get distracted with what's happening here. But even for the people who are considering to go, I'm talking about the men, I'm talking about the women with their husbands. That's why husbands and wives are not allowed to go. Because Baba G has to fuck you in order for you to be there. He has to fuck you. You have to fuck him first. Just like Zoka had to fuck him, even though she went there for her soulmate Zolar, right? He has to master you. He has to take your soul. Because what he's doing when he's fucking you, he's doing energy work and sucking out your soul. Okay? He is sucking out the very light from you. He is sucking out. Shout out to everybody who is waking up from Carbon Nation. It is a lie. It is, everything about it is a lie. Actually, the name itself of Carbon Nation is, carbon itself is 666. Just so you know. The numerology, factomatics, Gaggett numbers for carbon is 666. Think. Do the math. Think. Prison, everywhere he goes. Why has he been traveling? Nicaragua, Belize, Costa Rica, going out of the country. Why? Because he's sex trafficking, sex slaving, exploiting, and extortion.
Okay, guys, let me try that again because you didn't hear anything. I was just saying that's the end of that video for now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Check out Sybil. She hot. Okay, you don't mess. Sybil hot. Sybil hot. Sybil hot. Honor is no longer there. She was there. This other girl, which I showed you, is no longer there. And it's all because of the Sybil. You know, I didn't understand why was she as smart as she is, beautiful as she is. Why would she go over there? But maybe that's all purpose. Maybe her purpose was kind of to go over there because she was strong enough to handle it. She was equipped. She did not sleep with him. She could have. He tried, but she didn't. He's leaving her messages. He's trying to get her back real bad. She posted on her Instagram messages that from him. He even admitted on his live yesterday, because now today is another day on East Coast time. He admitted that he missed her. He want her back. You heard Eliana always running her mouth. She miss her too. They trying to get her back. What they really trying to do is he can't control Sybil. He's trying to get her controlled because he's being investigated for sex trafficking. Yes. And you can tell in that video, that's why he was so scared and stressed out about what Malia was saying, because he's on the edge. And as you heard Sybil mention the same words, sex trafficking. He's being investigated. The cops came to wherever he's at, and he's being watched. Every place he go, this man seems to get arrested because he won't change his ways. And I know I spoke harshly about him. I spoke harshly because the man won't change his ways. It's just crazy. Malia took the blame. She took the blame. She didn't do nothing. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong but deny herself and blame herself. It's really ridiculous. It's really crazy. But again, y'all the best. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. And hopefully y'all catch me next time I'm live. I might go live and talk about celebrity topics, or might talk about this situation here. I know, playing bass, Yanni, but just rewind it. Just find the parts, just look at the video, look at everything. And like I said, we need each other. Everybody plays a part. My goal when I do these videos, only reason, because part of it is entertainment, but mostly I can't stand it. Deprogram these women, deprogram these men. It's some men out here that need to be deprogramming these men. Yes, Langston, it is off. It's crazy. And I don't like to see it, but y'all see Sybil, she gets buck wild with it. You would think this woman is meek, but she's a powerhouse. She's nothing to play with. He messed with the wrong woman, because she gonna take him down. And that was good. It's good. It was like purposeful for her to go there. So definitely go ahead and look her up on YouTube, How to Get Out of a Cult. She does read the book she wrote based on her experience there. It's deep. All right, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.